So whoever explains to Sabella the plot of the game thus far, will get the inspiration die for the session.
Oh boy. I could probably do it the most reliably because I have the notes, but does anyone else want to give it a shot?
I hate doing recaps. I only do them when it's like dead silent and no one else speaks.
No inspiration for you then.
Yeah, I don't care. I just don't like recapping.
How dare
you offered. I don't want to do it.
Wow, I can't believe this. Alright, I guess it's me then. Unless Ray does it. I think Ray is dead.
I don't think Ray's alive. I think they flush themselves down the toilet.
Oh yeah, good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Wonder when someone's gonna get flushed down the toilet in this timeline. It's inevitable.
True.
Alright, anywho.
True.
Recap.
I return.
Oh, hello. We were just going over who wants to do a rough full campaign recap for Sabella, so they are not the lost while observing. I was gonna do it, but would you like to without notes?
We recapping the whole game?
Yeah,
like a loose recap of the whole game, just so Sabella's not lost.
You don't need to do the whole game. Just give me like the light context.
Yeah.
No,
once upon a time,
Yeah.
there was the world of
here,
Terra,
we may as
and the gods were like, "Man, this place sucks," and
That
there
is
was
far
war.
too much information.
Oh, fast forwarding, Auri, who is my character, Neri. Ari, who is my character,
Still
who
too
is a
much
druid.
information.
Blocking out.
Oh.
I got this, I think.
Simplify it even more.
Okay. So long story short,
People
the gang...
set off. Go ahead, Sketch.
So long story short, the gang is living in a silly post-apocalyptic world because the gods decided everyone was cringe a while ago and did a whole lot of smiting some years back. Oh, go on.
I said falling asleep.
Oh, wow. Alright, so now our overall main quest is to unfuck the planet by gathering some MacGuffins and finding a portal. Along the way, we are probably going to fight a Avalith that's taken over a town eventually. We almost died. That was fun. Hey, right now we're in a city with a Pokemon mystery dungeon. We'd like to leave because last time the gang wandered in and split the party, which was not a great time. And, yep, well, we have our local space wish cleric, time wizard, fish sorcerer / normal human man, paladin, cat druid, and Benoy.
She's not just a druid.
Don't worry about it.
They're also the goddess of tapestries.
Yeah,
No.
of course, the goddess of tapestries.
Yeah, I'm in baby jail because I did crime last session.
Yeah, for a specific last session specifically recap, the gang just got out of the dungeon successfully. And Neri saw his cleric pals investigating a crime scene, so he joined in, and that crime in question was from the session before when Ellia and Drake's committed some crimes and thievery, which was they got away with temporarily until your boy found and returned the evidence. And meanwhile, Red, Sasha, do you want to tell us what Red did? Or shall
Red
I?
turned into a man.
Yeah.
The fish turned into a human man. That's all you need to know.
Yep, by suffocation. Before that, Ari, as a cat, gave him some therapy. That was nice. The results were mixed. You dunked a weird potion on yourself. That was fun.
Specifically as a cat, not like a person cat, but like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
He turned into a cat.
Yeah, as cats do.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, then
I shit myself.
But
and Ellia shit herself.
Yeah, then Red shriveled up and died and turned into a man. That was fun. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with him. Not another sane keeper of the brain cell. Welcome. And last we left off, Neri cast a zone of truth to make Ellia confess to her crimes. And we're hopefully gonna get a nice long rest now to finally recharge all of our poor spell slots and other resources.
As a huge fan of D&D, how does that make you feel, Sabella?
You need to go Mimir.
What?
Mimir?
You need to go Mimir.
Near?
Mimir.
Mimir.
Mimir? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm getting accused of animal abuse again.
You are! You blew up your dog!
In fact, you have been. In fact, not only have you been accused, you have been found guilty.
No, I don't abuse my dog.
You actively give them explosive devices and coerce them to blow themselves up.
No.
Anyone watching my stream, can you guys help me figure out what the hell is going on here?
I don't know what is going on. I just see you outlining the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you want.
Are you trying to figure out hair physics?
Yeah. Maybe I just need to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
So
that is the recap.
No, Emmy is not coming.
Oh.
Emmy has a migraine and is taking the day off.
That is fair.
Okay.
Howard. Ray's here for concussion. Do you still have that?
Probably. It's not very easy to quantify how it's going.
Yeah, that is fair.
Oh, are we recording?
Yes, we are. We are recording.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
You are on live television.
So, welcome back. You do in fact get the inspiration for today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose let's get back to it. So last session, you guys had a whole debacle with a case. Somebody had stolen some goods from a local store, stealing some blueprints, and they were found shoved in a rock somewhere. The culprit was never found, but all things were well. As it turns out, the fish that everyone had an issue with turned into a human man once it was realized that he no longer had any more water in his system. So as the human man emerged, and he began to spiel off a whole story, confessions were made about perhaps another crime that may have or may not happened in this area, and a certain bunny may have been redded out. And now we return back to the following morning after a day of debauchery, where there was drinking, eating, a little bit of infighting, as the crimes did get confessed. But ultimately, everyone is okay. You guys find yourselves waking up in different orders, if you would like, to the sound of people picking up plates and glasses and tossing them out into a bin, basically getting the place cleaned up. If you wake up to this sound of kerfuffle and in order, if you're not one of the early risers anyways who are helping out, you would see the Vice clerics getting the place packed up and ready for travel.
Yeah, Neri's definitely one of the early risers. Just gonna help clean up, make some breakfast for everyone before we head out. So something probably smells good.
I suppose, did anyone not sleep in the tent?
Ari is gonna find a nice tree. Maybe since there's only one tree, it'll probably be the tree that the barrel was shoved.
The singular tree.
Hey, I know
sleep in a tent.
I will also sleep in a tent, but hey, I know this is a terrible time to ask, but hey, does anyone want to give me money for spells, poke?
I
just want to copy my spell into my. I wanted a copy alarm because even regardless of my crimes, you have to admit that is a very helpful spell.
You will have to convince Neri first if you want his gold. And Ari doesn't have any, if I recall.
And this one doesn't even like money. Although that actually sounds like a decent use for it.
You ask for my money after you confess to committing a crime?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be helpful. Why not?
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying.
You have yet to prove your worthiness to me.
Okay.
What
One of the Vice clerics is going to butt in and go, okay, look. Look, all right, you guys are obviously having some trouble with money. And I know this one just got in trouble, but I'm be honest. This is Kalaine, by the way. Kalaine is butt in.
Yeah, she is cool.
Hearing you talk about your internal squabbles, she walks over and she says, "Okay, all right. How about this?" And she opens up her coin purse, gives it a quick count, and pulls out some money and hands it to you, Sketch.
Yes, I'm responsible.
And then to Neri.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't get gold out of character.
You get handed 150 gold.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I mean, are you sure I have a few? I have almost 200 on my own already. I'm just not quite for my own earned funds being used for illicit goods.
Oh, look, I mean, we honestly should have prepared you a little better. We know you wanted to head off, but we wanted to part with some gifts. I know that you have places that you need to go. You said you were heading to the library or just going to go wherever. We're about to head to the coast to try and go investigate the aboleth threat that you had mentioned.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're tight on money, it's our right as siblings under Vise that we help each other out. So use some of that money to help your wizard. She'll gesture to Ellia. And with the rest of it, get yourselves comfortable.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with that. We'll make good use of it. And just be careful out by the coast, all right? I don't know what I'd do if any of you guys were taken by that thing.
Don't worry. We don't plan on being careless about it. If anything, we'll probably just do some basic investigations, ask some questions, see how bad the situation is, and keep some distance. And if anything ever comes up, I always know how to reach you.
A monster at the coast. I sure hope their lighthouse is working.
They don't have one.
They don't have a lighthouse.
I know, right?
How foolish.
Even Red was sane enough to realize how crazy that is.
Yeah, my only advice is to just be careful with who you ask. From what I was told by Red, simply asking about this red light we saw was enough for the guards to try and imprison him.
I see. Well, if what you've told me about the aboleth is true, then more than likely most of the town is under lackey, or at least some of them.
Yeah. Just maybe gathering information from other travelers around the area would be the safest way to go about it.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
All right. Well, yeah, just keep in touch. Let me know if you guys learn anything, and we'll do the same.
Of course. And please do try not to kill each other.
I feel like that's going to be a bit easier now.
We'll see.
Honestly, this one doesn't want to kill any of her friends.
I don't want to kill anyone. Why are you?
No, you just you just might get us accidentally killed.
Montimore says nothing, but if anyone's looking directly at him, you can see him staring at Ellia.
Yep. We could talk more about that part along the trip. First things first, we've been in this.
To give puppy dog eyes.
Ellia, do you want to say something?
Can I borrow some gold?
On one condition.
Yeah.
You are to never do anything like that again. Do not steal from other people and take things that aren't yours.
Is that it?
I need you to understand what I'm saying a bit more. You nearly ruined that man's life here. Took his entire... Yeah, you took what was basically his entire income. If he was without those blueprints, he wouldn't be making any money and would be unable to provide for himself or his family, I'm sure.
But couldn't he just ask people to give him that type of stuff? Or just take it himself?
That would be... The second one would be stealing, and for the first one, you do need money to exchange goods and services, usually. And you took his...
Yeah, but there's people that are normally willing to give it, like that friend of yours over there. She was willing
Sometimes,
to give it to us for free.
But people like that aren't incredibly common these days. The world is dying.
Plus, this is a special this is a special exception.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Neri are very close friends.
Mm-hmm.
Most individuals, when you meet them as strangers, probably won't even give you a sideways glance.
Yeah. The world's dying. Everyone's in it for themselves these days. They have to be, or else they will suffer.
Yeah, so if someone has a bunch of stuff that they don't really need, you could take it, right? If you need it more.
No.
Oh dear, this
certainly not without asking.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You are really, really in need, and nothing else works.
Mm-hmm.
Only then.
And that is why this one, it does not like money.
Think about it like this, little failing. If you are in need of something yourself, always ask.
Precisely.
Even if it's crazy, and whatever they say, respect it.
Okay.
That is the code of the material world.
Mm-hmm.
So if they say yes on both sides, it should be fine.
If they say yes, and it's yes clearly to what you are asking, there's no wordplay, no misleading. You are upfront about your request, and they say yes, then you can. If they have other requirements, like a trade of another item or money, then you either respect that and give them what they want in exchange, or just be on your way and don't take what it...
Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. All right. So no more crime? Shake on it?
I guess.
And Ari will extend out his hand.
Ellia looks at it.
This one would have had a bit of a crime streak at 15.
Ellia looks at your hand, looks at it with excitement. She's like, oh, it's just like that in the books. And then she spits on her hand and then is willing to shake.
Neri is wearing gloves, so like you see his nose kind of scrunch up slightly, but he takes it.
Yeah, that's like I always want to do something like that. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. The pact is sealed or whatever.
Allow me to make this deal. Spits in hand, holds it out to Ellia.
Ellie also spits again in her hand and shakes.
You're not even a failing. What are you doing?
It's funny. Let him do it.
Let him do it. Let him do it.
And with that, the pact is sealed. What pact? God knows.
Thou art I art thou.
All right. Well, we're all on good terms now. Let's be on our way. We should probably decide where we're going, too. We have a few options here.
I want to go to the library. I like knowledge.
Yeah, I do think...
You would also like to go to the library.
Uh-huh.
Well, which library?
There's a few we could try gunning for.
I would like to continue my quest.
That being?
Saving the world.
Mm-hmm. And the libraries will very likely be a great step to make progress to that, too, since our main objective to try and repair the world is to locate a portal in the middle of the continent. If maybe the libraries will have more information on where it is and how it works, so we could properly repair it once we find it.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there shall be no trivia tracers there.
Why would something like that be at a library? Would they? And it's not like. I'm sorry, I'm laughing for out of character reasons.
I like trivia.
I don't see why something like that would be at one of the great libraries, but...
You've never faced a trivia trickster?
I mean, I've heard
They're
tales.
truly heinous monsters.
You correct her if she's wrong, but this one seems to have a very black and white view of what's good.
Perhaps.
Well, I think you guys should probably commune on which library you definitely want to go to, because there are 3 that are still around, and they're all pretty hard to get to.
Yeah.
What's the
Good
closest?
idea. Turns to someone else that's in our party. Companion Aurora, what do you think we should do?
When did
What?
Aurora get
Huh?
here?
Me?
What, Aurora? Is that one coming with us?
Your bags are packed. You seem ready to travel.
She looks at her only bag that she brought with her from the dungeon. Yeah, I guess they are.
I mean,
I have heard your story from my new old companions last night while drinking, because that totally happened.
yes, we gave you a recap.
Perhaps the library will help you catch up on all the events you have missed in your time dilation.
That is actually a very fair idea.
That is actually a pretty good point.
I can only imagine the path there will probably bring some treacherous events, though. So as long as you're willing to work with us, get through whatever we got to face, we could get you there as well.
Sure. I guess. I don't have anything better to do. Nowhere to go, so.
Yep. Well,
sure.
Sounds good. So pleased to officially be your acquaintance then.
Yay!
Colleen's gonna pipe back up and say, "Do you know which ones you're gonna go to?"
Yeah, let's talk about that now. What are our options? I don't know a whole lot about their locations myself.
I also don't know much at all.
If you will address the map really quick.
Oh, I haven't even opened Roll20 yet.
You should do that.
There are 3 great libraries that are still up and standing, and then there is one that has been burnt to the ground. So there is the Great Library of Tibbet, who was a sorcerer known for his command over the ocean. And fittingly, his is centered in the old fallen city of where the merfolk used to live. There is another one called the Great Library of Elturel, which is located in the heart of the desert. And then there is the Great Hall of Knowing Things.
On the nose.
Which is located in the Feywilds, which you can get if you find a good means to travel to the Feywilds. You, of course, can use
good on that.
Travel there through the portal that is in the forest located here, or any of the other means about. And then, of course, if you guys wanted to, you guys could go to the burnt down library of the Great Wizard Malfar, which is located on the eastern side of these mountains.
Sounds less than useful.
I think we should go to the one here, so that way we can travel back to the portal when we're done.
Yeah, if it's a coastal one with someone who is familiar with water-based stuff, that might be our best bet for a semi-aquatic creature like an aboleth as well.
Yes. I would also like to go to that library.
It is on the coast, though, and coasts have water.
I will find a way around it. I wish to interrogate this sorcerer.
If he's still alive, then we'll see what we could do. But
I wouldn't expect to go and find the sorcerer. The sorcerer's long dead, at least presumably.
There are spells in this world that allow us to communicate with the dead.
There are.
Well, good luck finding the body, because you're going to have to fight through a sea of monsters in order to get to the library. It's a fallen city for a reason.
My favorite book.
Yeah, it's so perfect. So that way we should make sure we're all combat ready, and then we'll be good.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, it is. Just get stronger, and then we're good. It's pretty simple. I never said it was easy, just simple.
This seems quite simple.
Well, I'm not here to stop you.
Yeah.
You guys seem pretty set on it, so.
Yeah, I can only imagine the other ones would have equally challenging methods to access them as well.
They were lost in the wars, so.
Exactly.
Actually, that third one, you can just walk right in.
Oh, so true.
Is it raining? What happened?
It's
true. You could just walk right in, assuming you don't get lost in the in-between.
Yeah. You literally can't pay me to go back there. I say that out of character, by the way. Ellia just seems nervous.
Yeah. All right, coast it is. Let's start making our way there, I guess. We're in daylight.
All right, let's go.
On a trip in a favorite rocket ship.
I can finally travel long distances without having to rely on my spell slots.
Yay!
Let's go pick up our horses.
I'm taking Drakes to get Missile with me.
All right. I suppose before you guys go, is there anything you guys would like to know while you're heading in the direction? I mean, you are heading to a very important city.
Yeah.
Before we go, I'm gonna finger poke. Can I have money, please? Oh wait, did we give it? I straight up forgot.
When you made your pact, Neri would have given you 50 gold.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. Sweet. On our way, Ellie is gonna briefly just stop by some shops to buy the materials she needs to write down the spells. You don't need to role play it out. It's just, I just buy the shit.
Get your
maybe
ink.
He wants to.
What?
Maybe he wants to roleplay it out. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe I do. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
My question is like, I imagine I'm fairly well traveled, somewhat familiar with the area, especially around the old Elven Forest. Like, what kind of things might be on the way there, and how long would it take us to travel to that location? Groundling. But
And Randy. West Coast is a bit different.
Yeah.
There is, of course, one very big attraction to note. Right here in the heart of all these train tracks.
All right, we have trains now.
Oh yeah, we confirmed that there are trains now. You will find the city of Aramel.
Oh, the big boy.
Where in fact, you could probably take a train in the city of Aramel to get to most of the coast.
I think that's an excellent idea. It saves us from traveling on foot.
I like trains.
Trains are great.
This one's never been on a train.
Oh,
I've never been on
I've never been on a train either.
I was on one once when I was a kid. It was great.
Is it safe? Or...
I mean, it was pretty safe when I was there, but that was before the war. I imagine they've touched them up again, and everything should still be working fine if they're still in function today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, worst case scenario, it'll be a nice place to get a pit stop. You sleep at an inn, restock, whatever we need to do.
Her forest cat girl is showing.
Yeah. So I guess plan is to head to Armel, see if we could get a train. Choo-choo.
Okie doke. Well, you do have some money in your pocket, so buying a train ticket should be pretty easy for the few of you. And you are heading to the world's capital, so who knows what kind of things you could do.
Yeah.
Going there, you could find maybe some work to do in the downtime if the train's not there or something. Who knows? Honestly, I think that's not a bad plan, guys.
Excellent.
Perfect.
All right. Well, with that, I guess this is where we part ways. Neri, as always, please be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, me getting into danger. You clearly don't know me.
Oh no. And come back with a good story.
Oh, absolutely.
Last time you're telling me you ran from the fight last time? Come on, you gotta beat something's butt.
Hey, I smote that thing when we was trying to run away from us, I'll have you know.
Okay, all right. Half points.
Next time next time when we get the information, we're gonna all get together and we're all gonna get full points for beating that thing back to where it came from.
Agreed. Ellia, stay out of trouble.
Okay.
And with the rest of you,
we're just relegated to the rest of you.
I mean, I don't really know too much about the rest of you guys. I know that one's a troublemaker.
Smiles and
waves. That's about it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yep. Sure, we'll have another chance to probably get to know each other.
Are you saying I'm not?
Yeah.
Who are you again?
Rude.
Just kidding. That was a joke. You may now laugh.
Oh, I mean, we had just met, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had forgotten her name.
I would never.
Aw.
How dare you assume that?
All right. And what's my name?
I don't know you.
Oh.
I literally let you stay here.
After we all talk,
we've just met.
Yeah, we all had a great party last night and you never even got to know each other's names? Shame.
I got you alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't ask for names of the people I drink with. That's an after party time.
Well, it's the after party and I'm waiting.
Did you introduce yourself yet?
Yeah. I did. It's okay. I don't remember your name either. I'm respectable yet.
All
right.
Well,
with that, I'm going to say that the Fuse Clerics go ahead and continue on packing up their stuff.
Yeah.
They go ahead and get the process of cleaning up their tent, and I assume you guys get to get your horses, your mule, singular, and your carriage, and you guys prepare to set sail for Armel.
Bye, Moon Boys.
Comet Boys.
Comet?
Comet.
Bye, Comet Boys.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Neri didn't seem to mind.
I smile and flip him off as I leave, affectionately.
Oh, okay.
All right. And with that, let's begin travel.
Yay!
Put on some travel tunes. Let's go.
While we're traveling, Julian, would you say it's feasible, since I'm just chilling in the carriage or on top of my mule, I copy down the spell as we're traveling?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, so I now have alarm.
All right. And I am going to roll for encounter.
Yay, I assume we're going to get medium pace.
That's probably very reasonable.
The texture, though, it doesn't help that the brandy is so hard to find.
Who is thinking in background?
To his wedding?
Do you hear my headphones?
It could be me as well. I also tend to have things echo.
I don't hear anything now, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Also getting dark in here. I need to turn on the light.
What do you say?
Julian, I don't know if it's relevant, but I do have alert.
Ooh.
You have alert?
Yeah.
That'll be important if you guys get attacked.
Okay.
And I am currently still looking at my information.
I can't be surprised. I'm Batman.
In the meantime, I guess we could do some silly travel RP or something.
Yes, quite.
All right.
That man is that a vampire?
I don't know. It's just something I've heard once or twice.
Huh. And Montimore, I heard you said you had a god or something last time. I'd like to hear more about him. As a
yes,
cleric myself.
She would like to hear about your god as well.
I have to check my notes.
And this one just has a.
I mean, I have to scroll up with my conversation with Julian.
Yay, good notes. I could always talk about my
I
own.
always take notes.
Yeah, right. You could
Imagine taking notes.
I never take notes.
So true. Just testing that out, guys. Don't mind me.
I'm minding. I mind immensely.
I'm gonna mind your mother.
Did Julian give me information about the natural order?
Did I?
Did you?
Did you?
That's too far, I think.
Have you tried using yield search function?
Montimore worship all gods or refuse like gods. Yeah, it's one god. Not original gods. Because they're original characters, I wouldn't know.
Yes.
I can't just wiki it.
Not with that
lol,
attitude.
LMAO, lol.
Natural order.
I mean, you could just bullshit.
I could just lie, but I don't want to lie.
And if I'm like, okay, that oversteps, I'll be like, hey, no.
Am I your goddess?
Tapis?
No, not that one!
The goddess of preservation.
Tapis?
No!
I'll strangle you. I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to. Auri will strangle you.
Ow.
The tenets of the natural order are, or I should say, the testaments of the natural order are written in a different language. So I may not be able to recite them perfectly in common, but I will do my best.
Yeah, what language are they in?
The only other language I know.
That being.
Oh, wait, no, I know 3 other languages. I'm so silly.
Yeah,
silly Montimore.
They're actually written in Elven.
Oh. And there he says, neat in Elvish.
Neat. As in Elvish as well.
You two teach me Elvish. I have no idea what you just said.
Neat in Elvish.
Ari will just speak Druidic.
Somebody flip me a coin.
Ooh,
4.
I'm gonna roll a 1d2, heads 1, tails 2.
Sounds good.
And he's second, I'll roll 22, tails.
Thank you. Carry on.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, if we're speaking made up languages and then Ellie's just gonna start literally making gibberish.
We were not.
Okay, I put up with a lot of your nonsense, but that was Druidic, and I take that very seriously.
When Ellia starts speaking Pig Latin. I would say that's a gibberish she speaks. She just starts saying.
You dare insult the culture of pigmen?
Oh my god. Yeah, the hogs are a holy thing these days,
That's crazy.
True. I have encountered a tribe of fairies who worship the hogs.
Oh,
I've heard a few legends about those back home, but
anyway, the natural order.
Go on.
As a follower of the natural order, I have a few testaments that I must always be true to. I may only kill through the need of survival, be it hunting to eat or defending myself. Stealing is wrong if done out of greed, but acceptable if done for survival, or if it does not belong to the person you steal from. Misdeeds done through acts of rage or terror are looked down upon, but may be forgiven if just. It's not just about correct and incorrect. It's about the natural order.
Mm-hmm.
People living together in their natural state, uncorrupted by greed and evil.
I see.
I like that.
That's crazy.
It's fairly respectable.
Wee woo.
I am a paladin and protector of the natural order.
Mm-hmm.
And my current quest, given to me by my mother, is to correct the horrors of the unnatural disaster.
Yeah, well. Oh, enjoy those 2d6s. Pick whichever one your heart decrees.
5.
Crazy.
Was there a 5? I didn't look.
I'm gonna go with Corinth because you already rolled, Sketch.
Oh. Alright.
You already flipped the coin.
Yep, no, those are some good laws to live by, I feel. These tenets are a little similar actually as well.
Interesting. What are the testaments of your religion?
Vis is the god of comets, first and foremost. She can hear the wishes of all sentient beings in her vicinity. She's the god of wishes, comets, sometimes steps into dreams and all that. She's the biggest tenet of ours is charity, to give to those less fortunate than us and help them reach their dreams if they are pure, just, and to stop the corrupt wishes of others who would use their desires to harm or otherwise corrupt others as well.
That does sound alike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're also big on things like, forgiveness, second chances, all that if someone is truly willing to change, to listen, to right their wishes, they will be offered as such. But to those who keep going and just hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt, it is our duty to stop them.
You seem alike in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Auri the Red?
Mm-hmm.
What is your belief?
Well, they match up quite well with yours. However, this one was in her teen years, raised by druids and the like.
Mm-hmm.
So while not as, what's the word?
Devout, I suppose.
Not as devout or as set in stone as your rules. Just general rules of preservation and, good for pretty much just aligns with what you guys said, except less written in stone, I suppose.
Yeah. It's more like unspoken rules, I suppose.
Whereas my personal, I suppose that depends what's on my face. As she is not entirely shirty. It is not tapas.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It isn't. It isn't.
It is.
Neri pats you on the back, Ari.
Isabella, for context,
Yeah.
there was a nat 1 roll where Corin failed a religion check to identify the god that is on Ari's face. And the markings looked exactly like the banner of the god of tapestry Tapas.
Of course. Real.
But yes, she would have found out what it meant. However, unfortunately, before she could be told, her people were brutally killed.
Oh, gods.
That is quite sad.
Oh, it's bad.
I'm sorry. People should know more about Tapas and her words.
The Ellia. Alright.
You know what? This one
That
is
is the first
certain.
decent thing you said all day. I agree. We shall spread the word about your lost Tapas.
No. It's not.
So speaking of Tapas.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As you guys begin to escalate this argument over whether or not Tapas is truly the god that has divined Auri, you guys notice in the distance a strange stone structure that is slowly encroaching.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That is quite a strange stone structure over there that is slowly encroaching.
And
it
as
is
you
a
get
structure
closer,
that is encroaching.
You begin to notice that this structure is actually a temple.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I might be too far away.
Goddamn motherfucking.
Is it Tapas?
How long has it been since we left, by the way?
It's probably been a couple of hours. Probably only like 2 or 3, like not super long. Day's still shining, pretty much.
Is it a temple of unique architecture, or is it just a generic looking temple?
It does have some unique architecture.
May I roll perhaps religion or history to tell if I recognize?
Could I also?
I think both of those would fit, yes.
Could I roll as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me try a history.
Do not bother. I know exactly what that temple is for.
I don't really know. It kind of looks like some stuff off of a fairy tale, though.
Yeah, this one has no idea.
We're pretty far away.
I know exactly what that temple is for.
So, Auri, Neri, Ellia, you see this temple, and you can kind of gauge sort of what this temple might be. You can kind of tell because there's like big circle on top, and it kind of looks like a sun. I mean, you could make a guess, like maybe it's a sun god or something. Montimore, with your 23, you are actually not just sure, but you are certain of the fact that you have just rolled yourself upon a temple of the god Dio.
Dio?
Oh no, Dio!
Oh my god!
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you had to have seen that coming.
God damn it! I hate Latin so much.
Oh hey, even Sabella's on the Zoardo train.
Yeah.
God damn it! I kill all of you.
You kind of wrote yourself into that. Just saying.
Let me explain the scene.
That's the temple of TPK.
So you see a temple of Dio. You can tell because of the specific image of a rising sun with pointed triangles that kind of indicate a like bright shining morning. And this is often noted as a Dio symbol. And he is not necessarily a god of the sun, but more of god of days. Recognized for the bright sun in the sky, the calm feeling of safety that you feel as you go about your day. Basically, he's kind of idealized as not only a figure of what humanity does during the rising hours, but is also a notable figure about safety, warmth, hospitality, all those sort of bright, positive feelings you get in your heart. And a temple like this, more than likely, assuming it's not, destroyed on the inside, would probably have quite a few supplies in it that people have probably generously donated.
Montimore says everything you just said, but it's Montimore.
Well, I mean, wow.
Thanks, Montimore.
I mean, if
Of course.
it's still running, I guess it couldn't hurt to stop by, see what's going on there.
Maybe
Quite.
you could rest.
And if it's still in business, we could ask for a prayer for safe travels.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way a temple of such good things, such as that, could ever be a trap.
Why would it be a trap?
Why would it be a trap?
I don't know. It would be a strange assumption.
So true.
Neri is quiet.
So true. True and real.
All right.
Get this man a true.
So, positive votes for stopping at the temple.
Yeah, we take a look-see. Make sure everyone is not dead.
All right. Where do you guys want to park the cart? Like just right in front, like close by? You want to stay a good bit away and like walk up? Like what's the hatch?
If there's like maybe find like a tree, like a short 1-2 minute walk away to park by or something.
Is there no designated parking?
There's no designated parking, unfortunately. There are dirt pathways that go right up. Yeah, I mean you can park on the side of the road.
I would put my car alarm up, but unfortunately I can't.
Ari, speak to the animals. I'll tell them to make as much noise as possible if anything goes wrong.
Oh, okay. Although this one's a little bit Missile already knows to speak with animals. Yeah. Hey, Missile.
Hey.
You already know this. But if anything happens, just let us know.
Oh
somehow.
Yeah, I'll kill whoever did. Yeah.
Okay. Missile says that she'll kill. It's a she, right?
Yeah.
Missile says that she'll kill anyone who tries to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My own heart.
Mary nods sagely.
Is that what you asked Missile? You should ask Cream if he's going to do the same as well.
All right. Hey, Cream.
Hey.
What are you going to do if you see someone shifty?
What do you mean?
Well, if something goes wrong, what are you going to do?
Is something going to go wrong?
No. You know what? If anything happens, just stick with Missile.
Okay.
Cream is fine. Goes to Kombucha. Predator.
Hey, hi, hello, hi, hey, hi.
You're coming with us, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Hi.
All right, I think we're good to go.
Let's go.
All right, we skedoodling.
All right. So basically, the idea that I had is that this temple kind of looks like a Mayan structure, where it has multiple steps on all sides that raise up towards a square-like temple in the center, where there is a larger entrance on one side where the sun kind of is supposed to shine in as the sun is rising, and that is kind of how the rituals are typically taking place. You would know this kind of information, Montimore. As you begin to look upwards at the steps, you see a basically kind of like a, not tiny, because it's bigger than a normal mine structure. This would probably be enough that people probably travel to this building, and then hundreds of people line the stairs to take part in the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin to climb up the stairs, you can kind of gauge that this large building that's on top is more than likely capable to hold maybe like 50 people at a time.
Whoa.
Like, it is a large open room where when you guys arrive up top, you see tables, you see a nice symbol of a sun in different red, yellow, orange stripes with the triangles pointing in every single direction. You see some old chairs and old wares that people have abandoned. Some chests, a couple of items laying about, and in one of the chairs is a singular, very tired looking man. You see an elf with pure white skin, almost as white as snow, with hair equally as white as his body. He wears a white button-up shirt that is kind of splayed open a little bit, and brown khakis, or not like khakis, but brown traveler's pants that are kind of rolled up. He looks like almost like he's a farmer. Like, he's been kind of working out in the fields. Looks like he's been sweating, tired, and just downright exhausted.
Oh, jeez.
And he's downing a tankard of what you can only assume to be water as it pours down his face. And when you guys arrive, he lowers his tankard and looks at you guys and goes, oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello?
Are you okay?
Oh, Jesus. Not Jesus. Sorry, he wouldn't say that.
Who's Jesus?
He'd say Lord Dio. My bad.
Yeah.
By Dio.
Lord Dio. My goodness. You guys scared the piss out of me.
Sorry. We're just, travelers.
Shall I fetch you a towel?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm all right.
Yeah.
And he'll actually pull out a little handkerchief and start patting his head.
Yeah.
Weird question. Could I use I can't pronounce that, to help clean up his head?
Prestidigitation?
Yeah,
Prestidigitation.
Just completely unprompted.
Sure.
Can I cast magic on strangers?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's a little weird.
I know. I understand it's weird. That's why I said unprompted.
Yeah. So, what do you do to clean him up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go clean up his head. I'm gonna wait. Just go up to him, put my hand on his head, and the moment my hand touches his head, there's like a little poof, and it's all clean.
He's not gonna let you touch his head.
Yeah. Neri will grab you by the collar of your shirt as well, Ellia.
Right.
I apologize for our companion's lack of social distance.
Oh no, it's all right. It just kind of surprised me. I didn't expect somebody to, just waltz up without literally saying anything.
We ask before we cast spells, Ellia.
But I just want to help.
It is still polite to ask.
Well,
anyways,
this is a little odd.
Sorry about that.
I apologize.
Yeah,
you may speak.
Yeah, we're just travelers on the way to the capital city. You were passing by and noticed your temple and thought we'd briefly stop by to rest our legs, if that's all right. And as a fellow cleric of myself, I'd be interested in learning more about your god here.
Oh,
you do?
Sure.
Yeah, you do appear to be quite tired though, so I'm willing to not do that if you need some time to rest.
Well, I mean, no, I'm fine enough to, kind of have a conversation, but you're barking up the wrong tree if you're looking for somebody to explain Dio to you.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm not a cleric. He'll kind of just like gesture to his like workman's outfit.
Oh, is there anyone else here? It's pretty big space just for one person.
Yeah, for gosh, words. Sorry. I actually need to look up the words for this. Actually, just straight up don't know the word.
Pardon my curiosity, be it rude or not. How was Dio affected in the Great Calamity?
That's the word. Okay. Yeah. The bishops of this place, they went out on an errand. And I've been waiting for them to come back. It's been a little while. They left out this morning, said they had something important to do, but I mean, it's not uncommon that they'll ask me to watch the place while they're going to do some important business. So it's just me for right now.
So do you know what they were going off to do or where they were heading?
They mentioned something about dealing with some troublemakers.
Ooh, we're good at dealing with those.
I figured probably maybe like a thief or two that had probably, tried to steal some supplies from, and he kind of like dodges his eyes a little bit. Trying to steal some supplies. He repeats, almost seeming to avoid talking about where these supplies would be. And he just kind of throws a thumb back into this distance where you guys can see like a bunch of plants that are, of course, in the like unknown state of trying to grow but dying all the time. So there's like some plants that are alive, some plants that are dead, and a few behind him. And he said they left out about that way earlier this morning, but it's not really enough that I'm worried about them just yet.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. Is that in the direction we are traveling, Julian, as well, or is that like off the path?
No, it's like east.
West.
That's the exact opposite.
Jeez.
Not west, east.
East. I thought you said west.
Or east of the direction that you guys were coming, so it would be north.
Yeah. So like around like here-ish, and we're there or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, that's not too far off. They couldn't have gotten far if it was just this morning. We could take a look if you'd like.
I mean, knock yourselves out. I mean, you guys said that you were taking a little breaksy. So.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's people thieving from the temple here, I feel like that's not great for the guy who's like all about generosity and all that.
Yeah, that doesn't sit well. Let's. I would very much like to do something about that. We seem to be good at dealing with thieves.
And I found that you're exceptionally good at tracking things down, so.
Well, you cut out. What was that?
You're quite good at tracking things down, Auri, so. With our powers combined, we should have that done pretty quick.
I can also help track things down. I just need I need a sense of what it smells like first.
That's all I need too.
Oh. So who knows the better?
True.
Well, I guess if there are no objections, we are skedoodling to take a look that way for now.
Yep.
Very well.
Except we do not like thieving.
Why are you doing this?
Thieving is bad.
Unless it is absolutely necessary.
We shall go and make our own judgments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but hearing Ellia's reaction, all I can imagine her is just being like, "Yeah, no stealing," and it reminded me of when Red was like, "Yeah, Professor, you can't be wandering off on your own anymore."
Silly Professor.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna roll for what the problem in particular is. And if it's a certain result, we may have to call session because I need Emmy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Dang it.
I am invoking not
That's
that
kind of
result.
crazy.
Please.
Why does it bleed over?
Okay, it was not that result.
Oh, phew.
Oh, thank God. Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can't come next week, so that's kind of sassy.
Wow.
Why is it bleeding over?
It's.
I will explain later.
Yes. When it is
All right,
okay to
so-
redacted.
So basically, after you guys are offered to go check up on the clerics, the gentleman in the worker's outfit goes, I mean, all right, go ahead, knock yourself out. I'll be here watching the place.
All right. I will be in contact with you if we discover anything concerning. And we skedoodling.
All right. You make your way off. You follow the pathway that he kind of gestured to you to follow, and begin to walk through this massive field of plants, some of which are alive, some of which are dead. And as you're making your way through, gang, why don't you give me some perception checks?
Yo.
Very well.
Can I also have Bucha make one?
You don't need to.
Oh, I don't really need to. Never mind.
What happened?
Could we just say that my roll was Bucha's check as well combined? Because I got a nat 20.
Auri will narrow her eyes at the predator.
All natural, you're 20.
When she natural my 20.
Until I crit.
Yeah. We have brain rot.
So true.
Especially in your case, Ray. Your brain is literally rotting.
Compared to you? What does it? What does that make you? Already necrotic?
I'm not having my brain physically rot.
Physically rotting.
Rotting.
I don't think I have necrosis of the brain.
Are you sure?
You seem like it.
This is weird. How do I describe this?
I don't like these colors.
With words.
With
whatever is easiest for you.
If anyone has advanced hearing, you will gain advantage on this.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody does.
I'm just alert.
I mean, technically. No.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll give it to me.
Yeah. You wanna hit the button of your character sheet that says you have advantage on hearing checks?
I am going to hit the button of my character sheet that says Auri is the apex predator.
Incorrect. I shoot you with a gun, you're dead.
Oh.
That's literally you've literally already died to a gun, so a gun is an apex predator.
Yo,
whoa. That wasn't fair.
Yeah, it's an area has good hearing because we have perception bonus +8, but not enhanced hearing. So no advantage.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird as fuck. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm just not going to deal with it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to deal with it.
Valid.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as you guys are walking through this field, Neri, Montimore, Auri, and even Aurora, don't even. No, everything's fine. Everything's great, actually. Everything's fine. You're following it down the path. You're like, man, this is nice. It's like a haunted hayride, except it's broad daylight. It's like a corn maze. It's like a corn maze, but it's a straight line. No, still doesn't work. You're trying to figure out why the heck this corn maze feels so comfortable to you. You're just having a great time, going to go find these bishops, just enjoying yourselves. But as you get deeper and deeper in, Ellia, you can't help but feel a little on edge. Like something's not right. And as you're walking through these grasses, you swear you hear a bristling, like somebody else is trudging through these cornfields.
Okay.
And at first you're like, maybe it was a bird. Oh no. And you start like slowing down and taking more time, but as you begin to listen in more, you hear more rustling. And in fact, in more different areas. And you're starting to get a little worried that maybe you're not alone in this cornfield.
Are you okay, Ellia?
Ellie's not going to say much. She, after like just gaining that suspicion, she's just going to touch herself on the chest and cast fly. And she's going to begin floating up into the air to get a better view of what's going on.
Ellia?
Huh.
Should we be worried?
I'll let you know.
Well, if there was anything else in here, I'm sure this one would have noticed. She hopes.
Do I see anything from the sky?
Ooh, that is... Huh. Interesting. So, in the fields, you see lots and lots of corn for miles, perhaps. It just kind of keeps going and going. And as you're looking around, you see nothing else that stands out, really. You do see some crows. You see a couple scarecrows. You see everybody down below, but you don't see any movement or anything. You're not sure where exactly what it was that has moved.
I think I'll stick to the sky for now. I'll join you guys later. Before she does that, though, she will pick up Bucha, so that way she has a second pair of eyes on her head.
Ellia, please just tell us what's going on.
I hear something weird. I don't see anything, though. So that's why I'm going to stay up here, just in case something happens.
What did you hear?
Sounds like someone's following us, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone here.
If it's they could be small and hiding in the grass. They're like some kind of animal with camouflage.
Yeah, but then at the same time, Bucha would have heard it, or even saw it as well. I'll protect you from up here.
Alright, just stay within eyesight of us, alright?
I'm just flying up here. I'm right here. You can see me all the time. I could see you better than you could see me. I mean, you could see me better than I could see you.
Would it be fine if you lose concentration on that spell up there?
I'm good at it.
That doesn't really reassure me.
I'll be fine.
That still doesn't really reassure me.
This one is going to have to fly up and get her, isn't she?
Perhaps. Or just
we'll worry about
shout.
that when we get there.
Just shout if you see anything and be mindful of how long your spell will last.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go fly around just the general area just to keep an eye out.
So, Ellia only. Perception check. Actually, everyone else perception checks disadvantage. Ellia regular perception.
19.
I see nothing.
You see corn, and corn.
Corn is more corn. Corn is
made of corn.
Corn. I love corn.
Love corn.
Neri and Montimore, you guys are so paranoid after Ellia's sudden like float into the air that you find yourself focusing on the smallest details too much.
Mm-hmm.
And you will suffer a paranoia compulsion. Ooh.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
We're playing
That's vampires, silly.
I'm not joking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm paranoid now? Alright, let's divine sense.
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen, folks. Montimore and Neri, you guys are going to suffer disadvantage on effects that target your charisma, I think.
Yes.
No, your wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really bad for Neri.
Yes. If I can, I would like the inspiration to not do that and take my second roll. That is brutal.
Not for all wisdom, but specifically charm and frighten.
Oh no, my 0 wisdom.
Yeah, can I inspiration or is it too little too late?
I will say you can inspiration, but you have to re-roll right now.
Yeah, so just normal roll then?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a crit fail, we take these.
We take these. Alright, Montimore, you were paranoid. You activate your divine sense, and you detect nothing.
Yo.
Whatever it is, it's not pure evil in nature, which makes it even worse.
Which makes it even worse.
What?
What?
You know what? Actually, Ellia and Auri.
Oh.
Both of you. Auri. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna message you guys. I think that's even crazier.
Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy. Wait, don't we have a group chat together?
Go to the secret chat.
Oh, we have Big Papa's Incest Club.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying that for the recording.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're recording.
Don't cut that. What the fuck?
That is in
Don't worry
live
about it.
television.
It's not what it sounds like.
Then what is
It's
it?
really not.
It's just a stupid name it was given.
Well, time to ban you guys from the server.
Yeah.
It's my server.
Banned.
It's
time to ban you guys
really
from
tame.
the server.
I promise you guys, our conversations in there are a lot tamer than the name suggests.
Well,
I don't believe you.
From the server.
Literally, the last conversation we had.
Do you believe me when I say it?
No.
No, I believe you even less, actually.
What?
Literally, the last conversation was about picking up magic cards for Julian. It's really not that.
It's
really tame.
It's a cover-up.
Literally, the last conversations are all about magic. I swear.
Cover-up.
I promise it's nowhere near my most unhinged group chat. Looks at Sabella. You know that, Sabella. I have more unhinged group chats than that. Oh shit! Ari's gonna go up to it.
I also sent an additional message to Sasha. So Sasha, if you want to take a look, if you want to do that.
Hey, are you about to accuse me of abusing my dog again?
Yes. Why? What are you gonna do?
The moment I notice that, I'm gonna take kombucha from my head and throw him towards the scarecrow and just say, "Get him."
All right. So, Neri and Montimore, you guys notice Auri walk up to a scarecrow in the middle of this field, and then a dog comes out of nowhere and starts biting it.
Auri? Are you guys okay?
There is something not right about this scarecrow.
That seems strange.
Looks like a normal scarecrow to me.
Also, Predator, no, don't bite it. We don't know what it is yet.
I hate to assume, but I think this entire field is a trap.
Better safe than sorry.
Montimore's gonna take
I
his
would like
flail.
to detectorate some magic.
Yo. What is
You're
Montimore
gonna
doing?
detectorate some magic. And you're detectorating some magic off this scarecrow.
That's
and
crazy.
The one behind you, and the one in the distance.
Wait, what?
The one behind you.
Oh.
And
are they watching us?
And a couple more that you didn't notice out of sight.
Montimore is going to take his flail and whack into the first head of corn he can. Die, monster!
Oh my god.
Montimore starts hitting corn.
Well, this one doesn't detect anything unusual about the corn.
What about the scarecrows?
Isn't it?
It's the scarecrows. Are they watching us?
What
You
kind of
swear
magic?
that you see 5 scarecrows looking right at you, Ari.
He doesn't like this.
Can I fly over one of the scarecrows, and while I tell Bucha to rain hell on one of the scarecrows, I'm gonna shoot it with the Eldritch Blast and see what it does.
I don't even know.
Why is our immediate reaction to attack?
What? Yeah, like
it scares me.
Attacking might make it worse.
It scares me.
It can't hurt you up there.
It scares me too, but
fine. Yeah, as Ellia readies to Eldritch Blast, she does reluctantly put away since you guys asked. Busha is probably not going to stop though because he likes chewing on it.
Strange and uncanny.
It picks up dog very reluctantly. No, Predator, we do not bite yet until it tries to bite first.
And strange and uncanny as they are, they don't appear to be hostile at the moment.
They're definitely magical.
Do you know anything about the kind of magic they're emanating?
I imagine I would have to roll an Arcana for that, Julian.
Yeah, let's roll Arcana. It's probably a low D.
All right.
We love our Arcana.
All right, let me. All right, so you detect. Hold on. I actually have to look up what this class is. All right, so you're detecting a bit of transmutation and a bit of necromancy in the scarecrow.
Can't tell exactly what of transmutation and necromancy, but definitely some of that.
Well, let me give you a little bonus because you have the 17, which is pretty good.
Oh. It is good.
You were thinking that someone might be watching you through these said scarecrows? If that were the case, you would have sensed divination magic.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh god, are these dead bodies turned into scarecrows?
Ugh.
That's kind of gross.
I suppose it's possible that they're constructs of some necromantic variety. But I don't see any, like, flesh or anything like that. I mean, it's just hay.
Would you like to touch it?
Would we like the perception?
Would you like to get a closer look?
I am sniffing the hay.
I get a closer look? I want to go lower myself onto one of the scarecrows and then cast identify.
Oh no.
I will spend a spell slot to do so.
No.
Sure, that sounds like a great idea. But first, why don't every single one of you make me a, let's see here, a wisdom saving throw.
We love these.
Oh, no. I can't fail that. If I fail that, that's bad.
Hey, Neri, are you still next to me?
Wait, does Bucha need to make one as well, by the way?
Bucha!
Who's close to Montimore?
Neri's still on the path with you, I imagine, so.
That is a great question.
If you're next to me, you're next to me, then you get a modifier of 3.
Oh, that's 25, baby.
Anyway, let me wisdom my saving throw. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you get a +3 to that, surely?
I don't think it affects me.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Whether me or a friendly creature. Okay, it does affect me. Right?
You are you.
I am you.
Actually, real quick, if you do, okay, bye, Sabella.
Man.
Yeah, so real quick, if I am going to be casting Identify, I actually want to cast it through Bucha if possible, because it is a spell that requires touch. But I could cast it through Bucha, because I could cast spells, I just don't want to risk my actual body.
Well, let's take a look. Do we think that magically created entities can feel fear? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
It is literally a dog, so I'm going to say Kombucha does have to make a wisdom saving throw. It's just a magical dog.
He's still a baby.
Alright, let me go look at his stats. He's +1.
Wait.
Oh, that's a 5.
I feel stupid.
Incredible.
Guys, companions. These are just magic scarecrows.
With necromancy on them?
Yeah. To make them scarecrowier.
And don't forget that you make your saves at disadvantage, Montimore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage?
You're at disadvantage.
Okay, sorry. Here's my second roll.
Whoa, no.
We're going to the 14 plus 3.
Unfortunately.
So
Good.
17.
All right. So, fun fact.
You're gay.
That's actually really funny.
Fun fact, you're gay.
How much is the charisma bonus?
It's a +3.
Trace.
It's a +3.
Yes, because
so
it's equal to my charisma modifier, which is 3.
Everybody but Ellia and Kombucha fail. Ellia and Kombucha succeed. So Ellia and Kombucha are now terrified. Because let's see.
Wait, everyone succeeded except Ellia, or everyone failed?
Everyone succeeded except
everyone succeeded but Ellia.
Mm-hmm. Thank Kombucha.
I was going to say, the 22 failed. I have questions.
It's opposite day.
Ellia, this is a great question right here. We're about to get a little bit of character building right now.
Yeah.
So, Ellia, in the place of the scarecrow, you see a red glow, and it overcomes your eyesight, and you blink, almost recoiling back as the scarecrow has this bright red light shine at you. And in its place, why don't you tell us what Ellia's biggest fear is?
Oh boy.
I actually wrote this down. Like, I just this as a minor Ellia fun fact is, but essentially what happens is as she looks down, and can you just tell me what exactly, like, the generally she sees again? Can you repeat that? Sorry, because I was pulling up my. Yeah.
So you see a physical manifestation of your greatest fear.
Yeah. This is gonna sound really weird. But essentially, what she sees is the scarecrow begins to morph, and it transforms in her eyes. It grows. It starts turning green. Instead of having straw, it looks like it's vines, full of thorny vines, and suddenly it lashes out towards her, just essentially like almost as if it's trying to grab her and bind her together. And the moment she sees this, she instantly nopes out and begins flying away.
Really? You don't.
Oh.
Really?
Because you find yourself freaking out the moment that you see this image. It's overwhelming. And your fight or flight fails you.
Oh.
Your movement speed is reduced to 0. You are frightened,
That's crazy.
so you cannot make any action against the scarecrow.
Oh
and
boy!
Until you are within 30 away from it by 30 feet, you have disadvantage on every save you make.
I'm currently in the middle of the sky, so if I fall, that's kind of sussy.
You're just like suspended and stuck there. You're just like in total shock. Like everyone, like this light goes off, nothing happens, and they just see Ellia standing there, like having like a panic attack.
I'm gonna roll a 1AC to see how. I'm 50 feet above the air.
Auri is going to wild shape a giant eagle.
Auri fetch.
Yeah.
And catch and go get Ellia.
Neri, we must leave this field as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's pick up the pace.
She got you. She has you. She has you.
And as you guys begin to like assemble together, these scarecrows begin to grow vines underneath their body, both under and through. You see a visage of like decayed arms begin to peel through the dried shirt, and the straw face begin to animate as its mouth begins to open. And a couple of them begin to do the same as they begin to remove themselves from their wooden barriers, and begin to lumber forward on bodies.
Hey,
they stand. What's up?
You said that I didn't sense anything with divine sense.
Correct.
So what the fuck are these?
Not fiends. Not fiends or angels. I can tell you that much.
What about undead?
Not undead.
Oh.
What the fuck are these?
What are those?
I guess a construct.
They are in fact constructs.
Yo.
Good old constructs. Let's go.
I think constructs using necromancy count as undead.
Well, they can't be undead if they were never alive to begin with.
They are not zombies. They are not using undead magic. They are using fear magic.
That's crazy.
Which is also included in necromancy.
You look like this.
All right.
Is it initiative time?
So, if you would like, you can always just choose to run.
Yay!
I would like to run.
How many?
I
of them
also would
are
like
there?
to run.
Yep, here we go. We don't need to fight this one. I currently have a panicking elf in my talons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not panicking. I'm frozen. I'm just stunned into fear.
Yeah, I think that counts.
Yeah.
I did not define this as evil, as we are the trespassers in this field.
So the effect literally says you are frightened and paralyzed. So you suffer both of those effects.
Yeah, so I'm
Manifestation appears within 30 feet of the target, has 1 hit point and an AC of 18, which you didn't know. So ignore that I said that.
That's crazy.
While within 30 feet of the respective manifestation, target has disadvantage on all saving throws. And at the start of target's turn, they can make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw to break out of the effect. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right, you begin to run. And the scarecrows, as they begin to assemble their bodies, they start to shamble towards you guys, but they don't seem super intent on catching up. They don't try and catch after you, and you guys are able to make good distance. And I assume you guys run and run and run and run until you guys are out of the cornfield.
Yep.
And once you break out, you find yourself hobbling over a fence, rolling onto your sides, catching your breath and staring back into the cornfield where you see nothing for miles.
Gently drops Ellia.
That's too much for me.
We're out. You're safe. Don't worry.
Yeah.
On the other side of this fence, after you guys have taken a moment to collect your breath, you guys find yourself in an old village that is decayed, run down, but you see quite a few people standing around in the town center. A couple of them appear to be people, maybe perhaps of the town. They are tired, worn down, exhausted, and they stand next to priests who are wearing robes of sorts. Ones that you would recognize fit the color scheme of whites and oranges that belong to the clerics of Dio. Perhaps maybe the bishops that were aforementioned. And they seem to be having a conversation with these individuals.
Well, isn't that just a coinky dink?
Montimore starts to approach him.
We are approaching.
I'm a bird.
I will get up now that I'm away from that madness, so I'm not affected by it anymore. And just check things out.
And Neri is probably sticking close to Ellia, making sure you're doing all right.
I'm fine. Smiles.
You're not.
I'm fine.
Hello there, your bishopnesses. The plural of bishops. Bishopness. There's a lot of
you. You see you see a group of 3 bishops and perhaps maybe 2 townfolk standing alongside a building, conversing alongside these destroyed shacks. And as you guys approach, they take notice of you, turn. One bishop even raises a hand, and you see the beginnings of a casting of a spell. But as he recognizes that you guys are, in fact,
just a bunch of guys.
Just a bunch of guys. He kind of relaxes.
Partially covered in corn.
What?
We're potentially covered in corn.
Oh, I thought you said me, and I was like, what?
No, what?
We're covered in corn.
You're covered in corn.
Hello there. We are travelers that had stopped on the temple along the road and heard that there may have been a sort of trouble and wish to assist.
I see, one of the bishops say. In front of you stand 2 dwarves and an elf. The bishops. And the villagers are... You know what? Race wheel. I'm going to roll race wheel.
Yay.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
It's nothing that's afraid of giant eagles.
Are you still an eagle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Funnier that way.
Well, they definitely would not be afraid of giant eagles.
Yeah, they're magic scarecrows.
All right. So you see a gnome and a kenku.
Bless you.
Oh,
Two
Kenku,
short
it's a
little
raven.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. They'd probably be more scared of me in my normal form.
Aren't Kenkus only able to like speak in echoes though? Or is this different in your world?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not even true in regular D&D anymore.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They're just little guys. Anywho, we continue.
Well, we were waiting for them to speak, so.
So, you have unfortunately found yourself in perhaps an unfortunate circumstance. I recommend you leave while you have the chance, one of the bishops says. Another one chimes up and says, yes, this place is very dangerous. I wouldn't stay here long.
What's going on exactly?
Is there evil afoot?
It would seem so. There seems to be.
I may not leave.
Well, if you find yourself capable enough, then up to you. We have found that this place is tainted with a strange curse.
Narrow's eyes.
Oh shit, I just realized I forgot to say something very important during our roleplay, but whatever.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
You can bring it up later.
Is it something you need to say now? Or
No, I can wait.
Oh, okay.
No, my ADHD was just like, I forgot something, and then I had to say it out loud that I forgot.
Fair. Yes.
These warriors are not strangers to curses.
That's true.
We live at a cursed time. I wouldn't expect you to simply roll over at the side of a new one.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is a bit more complex. It's a centralized one. And probably not put here by some god. Maybe more so somebody who has some vengeance with somebody here. And one of the villagers will speak up and say, likely, it was that bastard wizard. He put a curse on this town, and now nobody within miles can have a peaceful existence because things just come to life and start killing people.
Oh, like
And
those scarecrows.
Oh.
And the bishop will go, okay, calm down. I know, I understand the situation, and we're trying to figure it out.
So
And
those magic scarecrows aren't to protect the field?
One of the villagers will speak up. This one, the Kenku, and he'll say, no, those scarecrows were originally there to scare crows, but now they scare me.
Oh, that sounds like they're doing their job to me.
Was anyone
I am an adult.
So has anyone gotten hurt because of all this?
What did you say, Sketch?
Yeah, has anyone gotten hurt because of these objects coming to life yet?
One of the bishops will respond. And one of the dwarven male will say, he says, yes, it seems this has been a reoccurring issue. We knew about it for some time, and we've been investigating ways to remove curses on our own, but this one seems to surpass even just normal magic, that we can just point to a place that we know is cursed and try to remove it. It seems to be this magic has seeped in. Whoever this wizard was, they were powerful enough to make it not just a singular source or multiple sources, they seem to have tainted the land itself.
Do you know the identity or location of this wizard?
No, unfortunately not. Most people, when they describe him, can only describe a purple and yellow cloak. So, we know a general description of a man who is performing these deeds. But
Montimore looks terrified.
You good, man?
That monster.
Yeah, I was also thinking the same thing.
What?
Montimore.
I will not rest until your problems are solved.
Montimore, it wouldn't happen to be...
I do not know, but from the sounds of it, it may be. We shall investigate into this conundrum.
What are you guys talking about?
I mean, if we investigate, and she isn't saying we should do this, but we could ask him.
That'll be the last resort.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
So, are you guys familiar with the culprit?
I'm not.
I am also confused.
We have a theory. It's not proven.
We've had dealings with wizards with curses before.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Ellia is just looking around confused, huh?
I mean, we don't have any proof that it was him, but...
What happened?
For now, is there anyone immediately wounded that needs attention?
No, not here at least. Most of the villagers that used to live in this town have fled far away. We were only meeting with these few here who had their most recent encounter with this said wizard.
How long ago was that about?
This, one of the villagers, the gnome will speak of, and he says, "This was months ago. He came by, seemed to check up on his progress, and then he left."
I mean, that doesn't sound like his style.
Yeah. If we're thinking the same thing, then I think we're in the clear.
I have a question.
I'm so confused.
Did this magician have scarlet skin or have a horrible smell?
I definitely wouldn't compliment his smell, but he definitely didn't have red skin.
Okay, it wasn't red. That's what we were talking about, Ellia. We were thinking it might be red.
Oh, I was so confused.
It took me a second.
I didn't get it at all.
Out of character,
Montimore and I just immediately thought, oh no.
Out of character, I was like,
Montimore first, I'll say that. But as soon as Montimore got afraid.
Alright.
No, I mean, if it was something, if you actually made it red, I'd be down for that. But
I was not. I had a villain in mind because this is a villain I've had in the background for a while.
Okay.
That I've been waiting to introduce, but having it be red would be so funny.
Well, secretly red was whoever this guy's is a prince, obviously.
Oh yeah, they're good friends. They got Organization 13 style where they're wearing the exact same.
Oh god,
that's crazy.
It looks you. I'm giving you free plot here. Enjoy.
Real.
On the house. Anyways, purple cloak with yellow accents, bad smell.
It's the union of the extreme.
Not red.
Not red.
Alright, anyways.
Are there more constructs than just the scarecrows we ran into?
Alright, you said they sense transmutation and necromancy from them?
Yeah.
Transmutation's to be expected if they're animated objects with the necromancy, so it confuses me.
Necromancy could be used for fear-causing spell. That thing, when I saw it, it showed me one of my worst fears, and that was incredibly unpleasant.
Yeah, that alone just sounds more like enchantment, though.
Enchantment's scary.
Stand over villager menacingly. Is there any other constructs outside of the scarecrows we should be worried about?
One of the bishops is gonna kind of like push you away a little bit.
And in interrogation mode.
And the gnome is just gonna kind of go, if you think the scarecrows are it, you haven't been here long, buddy.
We just got here.
Just got here.
We did just get here.
We really did just get here.
Incredible. I can't believe I guessed.
Go on, then.
Who go on?
You may speak.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about the objects.
So we've tried to identify where exactly this curse seems to be. We've tried doing blessing rites on this town. We've tried going through and trying to clear out some of the monsters, but it seems that no matter what we do, the curse seems to just evolve with the solutions. It seems to find its own way to creep through and, I guess, toxify everything that seems to be going on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It sounds like it's honestly more akin to like a disease, almost constantly evolving and mutating.
You are a scholar of magic, correct?
Yeah, I am. I know a lot about magic.
Now would be a great time to earn your redemption.
Why do I need redemption?
Glares at you.
Very confused.
Use your skills. Pin down the source of this curse. And perhaps a way to resolve it.
I could certainly try. I think we need to just understand when this normally happens, though. Does this happen overnight, or does it randomly happen?
It sounds like it was caused by whatever this wizard person they mentioned for some reason.
Yeah, when do they strike?
For a couple of months.
A spell like this definitely doesn't get to this level in a single night's work.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely were preparing a ritual of some sort, or were planting items, or maybe had an entourage. There could be endless possibilities to explain how it got this powerful. And more than likely, it didn't start this powerful either.
Do we have any idea what their motive could possibly be?
The gnome's gonna speak up and go, he's fucking crazy, that's why!
You seem to know a lot about this individual. Do you know where they are now, even? Who is this person?
Everybody knows the story about the guy. This guy showed up. He wanted to have a nice little conversation with somebody, but he started freaking them out, so we had to kick him out of the restaurant. And he seemed to take that a little bit too harsh. So he decided that he said he's going to make us regret everything. So he leaves, and suddenly, everything starts to turn dark green, not normal. Suddenly, our objects, our plates and stuff, start throwing themselves at us. And now we got walking scarecrows and sentient tree monsters.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a very spiteful person, if that's the whole truth. What was this conversation about exactly?
The Kenku's going to speak up and go, well, we don't know the exact story, but it seems to be that this guy was looking for something, and he went to a couple of towns in the area looking about it, and when he found somebody who seemed to have a lead, he began to ask a lot of stranger questions about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost as if he was trying to accuse them of something. And when they shut down, he got angry, and so he left. And we can only assume he came back in the middle of the night one night and put a curse that turned everything weird.
I see.
Just to clarify, the term upstream means nothing to you in this memory?
Yeah, no, I am back on the kitchen part reminded.
You know what? I want to roll a 1d100.
Let it happen.
100. 100. 100.
I want there to be other people searching for the upstream.
That's really funny.
No idea what you're talking about.
Give us the union of the upstream. Damn it. Understandable.
And who was this person that was being interrogated? Have you spoken to them at all yet, if they're still around?
Well, I know of her. I don't know her personally, but her village has outcast her as sort of responsible for this whole mess. So, no clue where she's at now.
I see. There goes our other potential chance at a lead. If we could at least find her or even the wizard man that's the source of this nonsense, we could get some answers, but...
Perhaps we should stay here for a night and do some longer investigation.
Yeah, I was gonna go say, I feel like if we stay up, that would be good.
Neri and I can go fetch the steeds.
Mm-hmm.
Auri, you have sensing. Ellia, you have magic knowledge. You could get a head start on the investigation.
And her name, by the way, for this this lady who has been outcast.
Oh yes,
her name.
Name.
I'm gonna kill you.
I was just saying yes, can you? Who's continuing to speak?
God damn it. I've deleted the name now. This is your fault.
Oh, and Aurora, since you're still here, you can stick with Ari and Ellia.
Her name is Key Angula.
Key Angula.
Key Angula.
Not Key Iun.
Yeah, can you get the written name in the chat, please, for the notes?
I'm sorry?
This is out of character sketch.
Not she Iun.
Well,
I don't get it.
You weren't there. Sorry, I'm just being silly.
Very fair. The notes.
Oh, that's a cute race. Oh, I'm glad that she's that.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Ari will return to her normal form. Wave at the crow people. Hi.
Is Aurora still with us? Did we leave her in the field?
She's with us.
So, the Kenku will describe that Key is a hedge, which is a hedgehog person.
Aww.
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 But yes, I think I hate the take charge, but I think splitting the party briefly to get our horses and start an investigation might be a good idea.
Yeah, because I want to go. I want to go do investigation, see if I can figure out the ritual stuff. Like maybe there's a secret magic circle.
Yeah, imagine Neri probably has Miss Law already, because he likes riding the horse.
But who will go back through the fields?
Is there an around the field option?
There is an around the field option. It'll take a while, though.
We're not in any rush.
Oh, I should have stayed an eagle.
I mean, I could go back solo on horseback. It'll probably
but don't forget cream.
Yes,
yeah, can
I
you
will.
get cream for me, please?
Mm-hmm. I'll escort him
you.
around the edge of it.
I'd like to come with you only because of mention of evil trees.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like trees.
I don't think these trees would be the type to cooperate with you, Auri the Red.
Probably not.
And we need someone to watch Ellia as well, and Drakes.
I can go on my own.
Well, I think Aurora's busy watching Drakes right now.
Yeah, babysitting. So I guess plan is the holy duo go back for horses, and the other two investigate start.
Yes.
In that case, we
Bishops,
shall.
do you have any plan to return to the temple anytime soon, or are you staying here?
Huh? What? Huh?
Yep.
Do you have any plans to return to your temple anytime soon, or are you staying here?
Oh, the bishops. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm doing research because now I have to do this whole fucking environment now.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh no, we're doing the side quest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't generate this specific side quest.
Oh.
This was a random encounter.
Ooh.
Hey, sometimes random encounters are multiple day side quests.
Oh boy! So, I think they would probably take a moment to discuss with each other, and they'd probably say, we'll probably keep investigating here for a while, and then once it officially becomes unsafe to stay out, we'll probably head back to our temple.
What of the farmer in the temple? Is he safe to stay there?
There should not be any trouble. Despite the fact that the cornfields do extend all the way to our temple, it seems the curse has not reached all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
It is why you were safe to enter, but exiting was a bit more trouble.
I see.
Fair enough.
Well, we will be on our way then.
Okay.
Make sure she stays on track, Ari.
The NPCs do that thing where they kind of like spread out and like kind of like stand in different areas to be accessible to communicate with, where they kind of seem like they're doing something while idling.
Do any of them have any exclamation marks above their head?
No, not exclamation marks, more like question marks, because they don't have like a new quest. You already got the quest. The banner's already popped up. Yeah. They've got the question marks to like progress things, you know.
And they're gray question marks. They're not gold.
Yeah. Yeah, just look for anyone with like a yellow question mark then, while we get horsey.
True.
And definitely.
Yeah, roll perception.
Yes. I'm very good at this.
All of us.
That's actually a lousy roll for me.
What are we perceiving?
To see if you can find anyone with a yellow question mark.
Oh, I don't care then. I want to go look for magical signs because that's what I'm better at. I don't give a shit about people.
Yeah.
Can I do that instead?
Sure.
I want to do Arcana, so let's see what I notice. That's kind of a shitty roll for me. That is a really shitty roll for me.
All right, so what are you trying to look into exactly?
Essentially signs of rituals, because like they said, they have a point that this can be done in over a day, and even if you're trying to cover up signs of magic, there are generally ways you could cover up magic, and I want to go look for those signs essentially.
All right. With a 15, it is really hard to get a sniff on where exactly this magic comes from. Because taking a look around, you see signs of like decay and death all around. But honestly, as you're taking a look around, you're not even sure that this town that you're standing in is even the starting point of this curse.
I guess we're going to go on a trip then.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Yep.
Shooting through the skies.
Terraforce Resurrection.
Terrorist Resurrection.
So true. Holy hell, it's so hot right now. My computer says 101 degrees.
You know, Ellia, you got a 15 Arcana. Give me an additional investigation.
We love to see it.
Oh boy, super average.
As you're going around, you're kind of sniffing around using your magical little sniffer. And as you begin to walk through the town, you find yourself passing a bar, an old rundown bar. The sign is now hanging by one hinge. The doors are stuck open. One heading all the way in where you can see the inside. The other one kind of slightly squeaked out, like it's just been locked out of place. You look inside and you see a really, really dark room with tables flipped over, chairs tossed aside. This place appears to have been ransacked more than once, twice.
Zoink! I go inside.
And you get a faint feeling of some magic inside.
Ooh, let's go in. It's a good thing I got my good old dark vision so I could see in the dark.
Hey, do you tell anyone you're going in?
Nope.
Ari sneezes.
Ari literally like looks away to like talk to someone for like 1 minute, looks back, she's just gone.
There's like a blinking like line effect where Ellia used to be.
You blink, she's no longer there.
There's a dust cloud.
Where'd Ellia go? Ellia, where'd you go?
You see kombucha at your feet instead.
Predator, where is your master?
I don't know.
You withhold secrets from me?
Kombucha asks where you are, Ellia.
Oh, I just went over here.
Over there. Doesn't generalize.
Oh, you find yourself to be a comedian. Picks up dog. You will tell me where there is.
He kind of just sticks his tongue out.
Where is... What is she doing? Puts down dog, takes out coin. Ellia, where are you?
She is going to put down the coin, and if she really, she is going to hang up on the coin essentially. And if Ari really does want to know, she will essentially give kombucha mental instructions on how to get there.
On me.
So, kombucha is willing to lead, but she is going to hang up essentially on the coin.
Kombucha?
I know where she is.
Take me to your master.
Okay. Tries to walk, but isn't on the ground. It's just being held.
Just hold him for a bit, like to see if he's still like so that his legs are dangling in the air to see if he'll still try and walk.
He's still trying. He's just walking as if he's making progress.
Hang on, I got a gift for this.
Is it up, dog?
Not up, dog. That was. While I'm looking for this, Ari will just look at him a little confused and then just put him on the ground and go, he's already so efficient. He walks without even being on the ground to get ready. I don't know how I'll ever defeat him. Ari is probably never going to, like, let go of the idea that this is a fearsome predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Efficient.
The second the dog touches the ground, immediately starts moving like a robot.
Follows him into wherever we are going.
All right. That sounds like Group A to me. What about Group B?
We're going along the hopefully safer outskirts all around the corn maze of doom to go get Cream.
I spy with my little eye of justice something tall.
You can't keep picking the corn.
It's not the corn this time.
Is it the grass?
No.
Trees.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh shit! Oh
That's
shit!
So cute.
What have you done?
Oh shit!
It's very cute.
Oh shit! Okay.
Why is God freaking out?
Why?
Okay. I just rolled for an
month?
encounter for you guys.
Huh?
What kind of evil random encounter did they just roll?
You just what?
I just rolled for encounter for you guys for team picking up the stuff. Is Aurora with you guys, by the way?
I imagine.
No, Aurora's watching Drakes.
Yeah.
Aurora's watching Drakes. Okay, so they're probably in town investigating things idly. I'll roll casually for them.
Yeah.
Cool.
This encounter is probably the worst I could have rolled for these particular
why are you
characters.
warning us? We should face it with.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Deep breath. Deep breath. Okay. All right. Deep breath. All right. We're good. We're good. So as you guys are walking through, you guys have found a good dirt path that you guys are following around. You got directions and know just about the way to get to the temple in the safest manner. You guys are going around playing I Spy, choosing corn, and then corn, and then corn.
Ooh, I spy wheat.
And then to switch things up, you spy corn. But as you guys are traveling, eventually you find yourself oh no, trust me, you see it.
Okay,
you see it, my friend.
Sure.
You both see it. As you guys are watching, trying to keep yourselves entertained on this boring walk where there could potentially be dangerous creatures lurking around every corner, seeking a moment's opportunity to murder you in broad daylight.
Would never happen.
You see a figure standing in the road,
looking
right at you guys.
Are they Urpal?
They are not Urpal.
Describe this figure.
You see an individual in an all black cloak. You see no face. You see no eyes, nor mouth. You're not even sure if you see his hands or his legs or any more of his body. All you see is the black silhouette of an individual whose hood seems to beam right forward at the two of you.
Montimore will put an arm in front of Neri and activate Divine Sense.
Let's see. You detect a celestial.
Oh, what?
It is celestial in nature.
That looks not the picture perfect definition of celestial. What are we looking at?
I do not know.
I think
State your name and business, stranger.
The figure just kind of keeps staring at you for a bit.
I think we should probably back away.
If you have no business with us, I ask you to leave us alone.
We are just passing through. We mean no harm to you or this place.
No reaction, like at all?
He seems to be like breathing. Like there seems to be sounds of strange breathing from him.
But no reaction to our words.
No like jolting reaction or anything. He just kind of seems to be looking. And after a little bit of time passes where he's just kind of analyzing, he will mumble something. And despite the fact that he has quite a bit of distance between you guys seem to hear him perfectly. You know. And he says, "Why the rush? You only just got here."
I am going to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
What about me? What the hell?
There's no need for such magic. I'm not here to hurt you.
Then why don't you state your name and business like I asked?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yes.
I care not for who you are.
Well, we're not introducing ourselves. We're just asking you to introduce yourself.
I see no reason to do so.
Then we could both be on our way, I suppose.
Not quite yet. I'm not done reading you.
Would appreciate it if you at least asked first, good sir or madame or non-binary pal.
They, them is fine.
What are your pronouns?
Thank God you asked for the pronouns.
Yeah. Look, gotta be polite.
True.
You see, I happen to be a connoisseur of the kind of things that go on in this town. And I'm a little interested in what's going on. And as each moment passes that you are talking to this individual, the sky cover above, where originally it was a nice, partly cloudy day, seems to grow closer and closer to almost thunderstorms. It seems that the sky is almost graying, blotting out the sun in an instant, and the wind picks up, and this individual's cloak starts to flow subtly in the wind, creating almost this visage of a reaper before you.
Your business with the village wicked in nature. Do you wish those villagers harm?
I care not what happens to the individuals of this village.
Then why bother with us?
I'm intrigued. See, normally, when it comes to matters like these, you don't often get a variable that results possibly in ending suffering. Normally, when faced with this kind of event, people tend to make it worse.
As a follower of the order of natural justice, it is my duty to resolve any to slay any maleficent being and solve any monstrous curse.
Interesting.
Put an end to evil and greed. And my companion here motions.
Hello.
You may speak.
Yes. Hold on, I gotta remember my words out of character. Well, I've learned from experience myself that ignoring things can make them just as worse, if not more. I have a duty to make sure these people, or at least try to make these people's lives better. If I cause harm, I will do everything I can to undo it.
Interesting. You see, just because I said a variable comes into play that has a chance doesn't mean I believe it'll succeed. And perhaps you are a bit too confident in your ability to heal this plane.
Well, if you're so insistent on observing, why don't you wait and find out?
Oh, I'm sure I'll see it at my own time. I was rush. After all, it's not my planet that's dying.
Oh.
You say that like it's a revelation, but we already knew that.
I'm gonna say in deep speech this time again. Who are you?
He kind of slowly turns his head to you. And he'll just kind of return back to the normal stance that he, or like the normal like forward fronting face that he was making. And he says, "There's no reason to speak in foreign tongues, friend."
If you're a foreign person yourself, then that is one of the languages those from other places may speak.
I understand perfectly what you said, and I've answered it already. I care not who you are, thus I will not tell you who I am.
Well, is there anything else you wanted from this little talk?
No. I think I'm satisfied. I think I've come to the conclusion that perhaps you two are a bit too haughty. But maybe you'll prove me wrong. It would be the first. And as he says that, he kind of turns slightly and begins to walk into the corn.
Children of the corn.
Children of the corn. Does he eat the corn?
Are you a children of the corn?
I'm not really big on
You're a
corn.
children of the corn.
Thank goodness Auri and Ellia weren't here. I feel like they would have said the wrong things at the wrong times.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ari would have not been happy there.
Ellia probably would have. She's just vibing.
Just vibing,
on the ground, you see a strange anklet on the ground. Where he used to be standing.
Anklet? Jewelry for your ankle?
Their pronouns are they, them. Julian, get out of here.
Yeah, Julian, what the fuck?
Julian, what the actual fuck?
I literally said that they were a they, them, and I fucking ignored it.
You
My
bastard.
own character. Anyway, on the anklet, there is a small symbol. If you guys would like to get close enough to investigate it, there is a strange symbol of a black spiral.
What the fuck? The black spiral dancers, what are they doing here?
Holy shit! Julian's making so many references. Whoa!
May I make a religion check?
You may.
Cool. 16.
We will have religion.
16.
I will roll as well. 12 and some guidance.
Pretty sure it's a holy symbol.
Yeah. 13, baby.
Yo.
16 not good enough? That's crazy.
Yeah, is it just like a drawing? Is it like a drawing on the floor, or you said it was like an anklet question mark?
On the anklet?
It is an anklet that is on the ground where it used to be staying. It seems to be made out of some sort of brass.
You
draw
this. You're gonna get corrupted by the black
Yeah.
spiral.
You have like a handkerchief? A little
And then
baggie?
you'll turn into a furry.
I have a spare bag, yes.
Alright. Uses some sticks to carefully put it in the bag. Does not touch it directly.
Yeah, carefully like sets a pouch on the ground. If you need gloves, Neri will give you a spare pair.
It's okay, I have gloves. I'm just also being careful with the sticks.
Good.
I love the reaction of it's an item on the ground. We obviously have to touch it, so you fucking pick it up and put it in a bag instead of just being like, I'm not touching that and leaving it.
We have to pick it up. It's loot.
It's true.
It sure is, buddy. It sure is.
Imagine not having mage hand.
Yeah, look, Ellia or Auri could maybe help us identify this thing, because this feels important. Did we just like talk to a? I don't know.
Yeah. What's so funny?
Furious. I can't just leave it lying around. It could be evil.
I know. I just think it's so funny how like you guys are so freaked out. And go through so much detail to not touch it, but still take it with you.
What's wrong with that? It could be. We're actively dealing with curses. It could be cursed.
I mean, yeah, but like, why not just leave it there?
Oh,
because someone else could pick it up.
Exactly.
Toss it in the grass or something.
We need to see what it is, Julian.
We might need to destroy it.
You're giving us a plot hook and you're laughing at us for not taking
it. It's just You know what? Montimore takes the fucking bag with the anklet and chucks it into the wood. Fuck you.
All right, there it is. It's gone. Goodbye.
Are you? Why do you do that?
No, please pick it up again. I'm curious what.
I just thought it was really funny how you handled it.
What? Fuck you, DM.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
We will.
And when you get the bad ending, I'll laugh at this moment.
What the fuck?
Look, out of character, even though Ari has not seen it, I am curious if it has anything to do with what, a particular abyss.
Obviously, I'm not going to just leave it there. Montimore waits for a second and then goes and picks up the bag.
Yeah.
He fucking inverts a bag and picks it up like dog poop.
Yeah, basically.
Essentially.
Yeah.
They're like kind of looks at the cord like you dropped something. No, they're gone.
Well, it's probably on purpose then.
What do you think that was?
I don't know. I'm not too magically inclined. I wouldn't be able to tell if this is magic in nature. The best we can do is show it to Ellia.
You said this was they were celestial of some sort, likely?
That's what it felt like.
Then why did they know deep speech?
Why were they a shadow?
I don't know.
Many questions.
Good investigation.
Let us fetch the steeds.
Yeah, and while we're walking
why
out,
is God investigating?
Probably for
God, can we help you?
I'm rolling for the two people who don't get scenes.
Okay.
I will ritual cast detect magical rocking as well to try and get a hone on this weird anklet.
Yeah, that's magical, right?
Yeah, what kind of magic?
Good spell.
What kind of magic?
Divination magic.
Divination magic?
Oh, this is a spy.
Divination's not evil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Is there a way to tell if this anklet was here before the encounter?
I feel like it wasn't Call Me Crazy, especially with that sigil on it.
There. Anyway, horse and mule.
That'd be so funny if I just gave you guys a random anklet.
Oh yeah, and there's also a pack of cards on the ground. Crazy bad.
Oh, let me draw one.
Yoink.
Instant death.
I'm being hunted. Interesting. We'll never know who was hunting Gaffa.
Never.
True.
Scene end.
I know who it was.
Of course. You're the
That's
DM.
crazy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us?
It was your dad.
Aw.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a guy.
It originally was not the plan to make your dad want to kill you, but I was like, fuck it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
good
crazy.
fuck.
Anywho.
Anywho.
I'm getting our horse.
You have a new anklet now, and then you go all the way to your horses just fine.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll let the trainer know that the guys are out, but should be fine. They'll be back in a few days or something.
Oh yeah,
Door
also,
open.
we saw death itself. It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Kicks door open. Farmer, what do you know about the black spiral?
Oh, I
Jesus, who are you? How'd you get in my house?
You know what? I'm proud of you guys. You guys didn't open Professor for a check you failed.
Ari has Professor.
I have Professor.
Ari has Professor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought Montimore had him.
Yeah.
No, Ari specifically took it from Red.
All right.
If Red had Professor when he transformed, I don't know where Professor would be right now.
In the grand abyss. You know what? I'd probably be willing to say that magical items don't get absorbed into you.
That's fair.
Yeah, or at least like sentient
I
magical
still
items.
I still have my magic items listed.
Yeah.
Pulls out a random black umbrella. Where did this come from?
Well, I mean, it'll protect you from the rain. That's useful.
That's true.
All right. So let's switch back over to the other folks. Ellia, you find yourself walking into a bar. And my God, it is fucking depressing in here. The wood creaks underneath. It is a bar. The wood creaks underneath you. The room smells of old decay. And ultimately, it looks like the many years of fun times have turned into nothing but a depressing sight. But something in here seems to call to you.
What is it?
You're not sure.
I am gonna let my instincts take over. Let whatever call me lead to me. And once my coin rings, I'm gonna toss it outside.
There's like a thud and a burst of dust that kick up as it hits because it's a little heavy.
And I'm gonna go inside.
I can imagine it like a fucking comedy movie where like you don't even see Ellia throw it. You just see the coin get thrown out from the bar and it just hits the ground unceremoniously. So I suppose if you're just trying to guide yourself to it, give me an arcana check. Let's give me arcana. Arcana.
There we go.
All right. 26. So you find yourself walking throughout the building, kind of just focusing on the magic. Your feet kind of guide you slowly, and as you take a step by step, you find yourself moving around, almost falling over sometimes as you find yourself guided towards the bar. You stand in front of it, your hands kind of hover out, and almost as if you're trying to grab something, you seem to meditate on it. And that's when Ari shows up.
You notice a coin outside the bar.
See, Auri comes in, by the way, holding Kombucha, who's still walking midair now. You left me behind without saying anything.
Oh, sorry.
See, this is why we have trouble trusting you.
Oh, could you get my coin? I tossed it outside because it's ringing too much.
This is why we do not trust you. Predator, get coin. Drops the dog. Predator, get coin. Because this one isn't letting her out of her. Bleh. Sometimes Ari's speak does not always work properly. This one isn't letting you out of her sight.
Kombucha will go get the coin. Do you stop Kombucha?
No.
Okay, Kombucha will go fetch the coin and bring it back to you.
Hold it real quick, and then I'm gonna go continue letting my hands guide my way.
So what are we doing exactly?
You see Ellia start to move around the building again. This time you find yourself going around the bar and making your way towards the back, going to a rack on the shelf, and you begin to feel around. You're knocking over some bottles, but you don't care because you feel something on one of these shelves. You start searching the shelves. You open your eyes and start patting them down like you're certain you've found something. And Ari, it looks like from your point of view, you see Ellia start basically like throwing shit all over it. She is something like some sort of crazy person.
Did you find something?
But after a little while, Ellia, you do find something.
Oh.
The thing that you were guided towards this entire time. You find a ring. I have posted its image in Against All Odds. As you pick it up, it seems to have a gold and black iron band that seems to hold a dark opal, perhaps, in its center. And as you are divinely sensing, as you are looking at it, it is in a language you don't quite understand. Or actually, do you understand? Why don't you post your languages for me?
I only have 3 languages, so it's highly doubtful.
Let's take a look. Nope. No understood languages there. So you see a script, but you can't understand it.
Okay. Since I found this, I'm gonna go just pick it up, sit on the ground, and I'm not gonna say too much as I begin using prestidigitation to essentially draw a ritual circle and get ready to ritual cast Identify.
Very nice.
Will you at least tell her that's what you're doing?
I think you could tell. I'm pretty sure you've seen Ellia cast Identify before.
Probably, actually. Okay.
Unless you want to give me your hand?
Gives hand.
Shoves ring on finger.
What? Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Huh. It was so evil looking. I thought something interesting would happen. Anyways, takes rings again and then continues casting Identify on it.
All right. Let's identify. So, you cast the spell, and as you do, you begin to get an understanding of the ring. You get to become a bit familiar with it. And as you identify it, you recognize what the words around the ring mean. They are written in abyssal, and they speak the words, "You can only be forgiven so many times." in your hand is the Ring of Forgiveness. While you were wearing this ring, if you were to be killed, you would instead come back to life with half of your hit points. The creature that killed you would then be hit with 8d10 force damage. However, every time that you die while wearing the ring, whenever you come back, you'll be marked on your finger in a permanent black engraving. And for each one, you'll suffer a -1 penalty to all saving throws.
That's pretty good, not gonna lie.
Oh. You would probably have more use out of it than she will.
Maybe. At the same time, though, I don't actually like curses that much. I find them interesting, but yeah.
He also does not like curses very much. We'll see what the others think.
Yeah.
This one already has problems whenever she dies.
I've never died before, but it does sound kind of scary, maybe.
It was not pleasant. This one got shot in the head.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. Here. Grabs hand, puts on your finger.
No!
Just in case you get shot in the head again.
I already said I survived getting... Well, I died and came back from getting shot. I already have a way.
Enjoy.
You know, I wonder if this will stop it from coming out. It's actually a good question.
If you don't want it, though, take Spring.
What is this? What do you... She does not trust you with this ring.
I was going to give it kombucha.
What you need it for?
So that way, when he blows himself up with the fireball again, he could survive.
And be cursed.
I could dispel him, bring him back. I don't care. I thought that was really funny.
Then why bother? Then why bother with the ring? You are dizzying. Why can't... That's it. Next time, she is going with Neri.
Ring, ring.
That's fine.
Hang on, the coin is ringing. Do not throw away the coin. Picks up coin.
Horses
Hello, yes.
Heading back now.
Is there a dartboard?
Looks around. Is there a dartboard?
Roll 1d100. Eyes, yes.
Why do we need it?
There's a dartboard, and it still has darts.
Why do we need a dartboard?
I throw the coin at the dartboard like a dart.
What the fuck? That's Ari's coin.
Roll a ranged weapon attack.
Wait, really? Wait, what's
I answered my coin!
That's Ari's coin. What the fuck?
I don't think that's my dex, actually. It's a +1, so it's 11.
I mean, you hit the dartboard.
Oh, nice.
Anyways, Ellia's coin is on the ground. Ari, you can still pick up yours.
Picks up that one. Hi, does anyone know if Red infected Ellia with obnoxious disease? Ellia is being far more chaotic than I recall her being.
Of course, that monster.
Yes, it all makes sense. Anyway,
it all makes sense. We must purge her of all curses and ailments.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying you've been obnoxious in the past 10 minutes. Well, we found a ring.
We found an anklet. Go on.
Well, our ring stops you from dying, but curses you? In a bar?
In a bar. That's a good question.
That is a very good question. There must be something strange about this bar. Anyway, you two found an anklet? Is there anything special about that one?
It was dropped by a shadowy celestial.
Oh, tell them to come bar. I still have the identify circle up, so we could I can just look at it really easily. Oh, hi.
We're on speaker, Ellia.
Okay, then come here.
Yes, come to us at this bar located here, and also, what did this celestial? It spoke deep. It didn't speak abyssal, did it? Actually, what language is this ring in, Ellia?
Abyssal.
That's crazy.
Yes, this one would like to learn more about this ring.
By the way, do either of you know about a black spiral?
Nope. Actually, can I roll to see if I know?
I would also like to roll, Julian.
Disadvantage because you can't see it.
Oh, is there religion or arcana?
Religion.
Will I still be able to try again when they show it to us in person?
Yes.
Good. Religion.
2 nat 20s. Damn.
What?
3.
Oh. You have no idea. In fact, not only are you unsure about like if this is even like a god, you think like Neri is asking you a question about space itself, and you're just like, I don't know. You're the fucking
You're the comet god. You're the comet cleric. That sounds like your thing.
That sounds like a story I read.
You're a druid of Tapis. Ever seen it on a carpet before?
I am not a druid. I'm hanging up. You all come here. I wish I could hang up Ellia in real life.
What did I do?
Why did they deny their culture? Then why was I lied to? Interesting. By the way,
Ellia, you are like the little sister I never had.
Are we the only ones with these coins? Probably should.
Red also has a coin.
Considering I'm not, they don't know I'm involved yet. All right, we can hang up our end of the conversation now. Beep, beep,
oh man, but I just got here. No, it's cleared back up. After a while, after he left, it cleared back up.
Thank God that sudden storm didn't have any rain.
It starts raining. Panic.
Umbrella.
And you start flying. That's crazy.
Wee.
You know what? Hey. Actually, additional information for Corin.
Oh.
When you identify the ring, you are aware that the ring is already attuned to.
Oh.
Oh, it's not even going to do anything for me.
That's crazy.
Question for D&D mechanics: are you able to break an attunement off of an item?
Yes, you can over-attune a previous attunement.
Cool.
Oh.
Just wanted to know. Are you able to track an attuned item to the attuned person?
Perhaps.
It's Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 motherfucker.
Oh, it's magic.
Well, being real, it's probably going to take some time for the others to get back with the horses. So is there anything else you guys would like to do before the Group A returns?
I'm going to go continue my searching. I know I said I'm going to stay in the bar, but then I'll just tell Auri to stay here real quick while I just go explore a bit. I'm not going to go out of eye shot. I just want to see if there's any more magical stuff, just to check.
Okay, but the minute you get out of my sight, I follow.
Here, you got this. And then just puts kombucha in your hands.
She doesn't want this.
I guess give me an Arcana check, and I'll see if you get this info.
Nope.
Nat 1. Who knows? There could be literally anything here.
Yeah.
There could be you could be standing on magical rocks, and you never even know.
You know what Ellia does? Ellia just takes 3 steps out of the bar, immediately gets onto her knees, and starts digging like a dog. That's what she does, because she thinks there's something magical underneath on the ground.
You have a dog!
What the actual hell and back are you doing?
There's something magical here. I feel like it's just right underneath us. Maybe they buried the magical circle. I just need to go check what it looks like.
1, you have a dog.
You're right.
2, you have a cat.
You want help?
Looks at the predator. Predator, are you going to dig?
Yeah.
Plops him onto the ground.
Runs over, starts digging.
Yeah, I also help. You want help?
That'd be great.
You know what? Roll survival for me.
Are we just gonna watch first?
You know what?
That's really unfortunate.
I'll say kombucha is helping you, and you can have that at 20.
Yeah.
So
wow.
So Montimore and Neri, as you guys come back, you see Aurora, Auri, and Drake's looking down at a hole that is now in front of this building.
Like right in front of the entrance.
Yeah, and as you get closer, you notice that it is Ellia and her dog that are digging this hole.
Setting a trap for our villain, I see.
No, there's just something here.
Is there?
This is big enough for a large person to fit into.
Like all the way to their head?
All the way to their head.
Was I supposed to stop her? She can't.
Entertaining the child.
Anyway, anklet, let her see.
Oh yeah. She pops her head. Can someone help me though? I'm stuck down here.
Do you promise to stop walking off without saying anything?
She takes the arm that's offered out.
No.
Doesn't answer.
Damn it.
He grabs you by the scruff.
Look, the child expended all of her energy. She's okay.
Not really.
I don't think she gets tired.
No, I get tired sometimes. Mostly when we fight.
Aurora's gonna start pushing you back into the hole. Get rid of all your energy, and then you can come out.
I can't.
We do need her to identify the thing.
I can't identify the anklet if I can't see it.
Beforehand, though, I am going to eyeball it. Let me look. Okay, I see. This is not a galaxy.
Yes. We don't know its origin, so be careful not to touch it directly.
Can I see? And then a fucking, oh my god, I can't speak. A spectral, what is it?
Magic hand.
Spectral?
Spectral hand, yeah. Spectral hand just appears in front of you, like beckoning.
All right. Puts it in hand.
Nothing I've ever seen.
She floats it down to take a look.
If you don't, I know someone who might.
Unfortunate. That is a failure.
Any luck, Ellia?
Well, let's dump it in the circle.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I was going to ask the professor.
Circle?
Why not do it together? I'm just gonna go put it down in the circle. We could look at that well.
Because you're in a hole.
He made an identify circle on the bar to help identify this ring. Holds up hand.
No.
Were you not listening to the A plot, Neri?
What?
Of course.
No, I get it. I get it. You guys were plotting your course. I get it.
That makes sense.
Could someone help me up? I really don't want to go do something crazy to get out of here.
Okay, all right. Aurora's going to offer harm.
No, allow me. I just want to roll for it for fun.
How heavy is Ellia?
I don't fucking know. I literally put you wish on her weight.
All right.
I have a strength of 18.
-1.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that means
I don't know.
in terms of making a DC.
Just pull her out of the hole.
I attempt to pull you out. You instead just clamber up my arm.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
What am I watching?
She uses you like a rope.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she is happily gonna go move over to the bar. The spectral hand is floating with the anklet in there right next to her as she essentially dumps it.
Montimore whispers to the rest of the party, "Is she an elf or a goblin?" Interesting.
I mean, yeah, whenever you cast Divine Sense, you always detect her as a fae.
By the way, I'm unable to attune to this ring. Pretty sure someone's beaten me to it. Anyone want to hold it? That isn't Ellia?
You haven't even
she
attempted
thrusted it onto my finger.
You
we just have to look for someone with black spots.
Looks at ring. Is this the type of ring that belongs on a specific finger? Or will...
From what Ellia learned, besides everything that was said from the identification circle.
A black scar. We know they died. I can't particularly say it's evil in nature.
Having died before, it's probably not very pleasant.
Ellia.
What's up?
Arcana check as you cast Identify on this.
Oh my god.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So as you go to cast Identify, you just pop it down. You start rewriting the runes, adding the previous materials. It doesn't take as long as it normally does when you try to cast it without. And as you begin to focus on it, trying to gain the identity of what this what this is, you start to gain a little bit of knowledge. You get the feeling that this is an item meant to watch someone.
Oh.
And as you get that identity, you see two eyes staring back at you. As you begin to look at this, and the eyes are shrouded in a dark void. And a voice says, "I would prefer if you didn't try to ruin the surprise so quickly." And then your sigil sparks and dies.
Will you be inside the bar while she does her little investigation? Party. Companions. We're just standing outside around this hole.
I figured we would go in and follow Ellie. I mean, Ari's already said that Ellie's not leaving her sight.
Okay, fair. Wait, Neri, hold on. We can make use of this hole. Pit trap. They'll never see it coming.
Oh my god, wait, that's so good.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Attempts to start setting up a pit trap.
Oh my god.
I want to roll for it. I'm gonna assume it's a survival check. Yay! No, I won't.
Oh, this thing really does not like me.
I don't
So
really
any idea
know.
what that spiral means then?
I have no idea.
Pulls out Professor, pushes button. Professor!
What's up?
Hey, we found a thing.
Yeah? What's up?
Shows him the spiral. Any idea?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think I have seen this before. If I'm not mistaken, this is a holy symbol that belongs to a god that has been worshipped for a very long time.
Ooh.
Who?
Who?
I'm getting to that.
Ooh.
All right. I get it. You guys excited, but like, don't pressure me. I got a whole database of knowledge in my head. You got this? You got this from somebody?
Well, technically, a shadowy figure of celestial reading appeared before us, and as he left, this was left in his place. I said its place.
Well, this specific symbol, I'm not too sure about. If I had to make a guess, this is probably some god of shadow, darkness, the void, some kind of theme around that. I figured it's probably self-explanatory, but no doubt about it, this is a symbol that hasn't been around in a very long time.
Not the abyss, right?
No. No, I don't think so.
Wait, is that to me or to Neri?
He's about to explain. This is definitely an earthborn deity.
Huh?
Honestly, I couldn't begin to tell you.
Perhaps we could ask the bishops of Dio if we get a chance.
Maybe. They might know something. Look, all I can say is that I rolled the bare minimum for getting information. I didn't roll really well. So getting a name is not very on par. I rolled an 18, which was the base. So like, you gotta forgive me here.
Well, that's something.
Sounds kind of grips flail. Evil.
Do you detect something good or evil from this?
Out of all the things they could be using to watch us, why foot jewelry?
Mm. Hey, Auri.
Hmm?
Can I see your foot?
You know what, Ellia? Sure. Here's my foot. It's why? It's neither of you.
I am a paladin.
That's fair. Ellia, get Neri's foot instead.
Okay. and then she's gonna, with the mage hand, she's just gonna delicately just tie around his ankle.
Wait, no, I was being facetious. She was joking.
Okay, so who's putting on the anklet?
I'm forcing Neri. Yeah.
All right, Neri, if you would like to resist,
kick the shit out of the mage hand.
Athletics, acrobatics, Ellia, Arcana. Hey guys.
All right.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ. Dio above.
Do you consider this a saving throw?
All right.
I love forcing random magic items onto people instead of onto me.
Save your throw with a saving throw. It's a contestant, I know. I am aware.
Yeah.
Watch, Jillian says nothing happens.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Something
crazy.
happens.
Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah. Nothing happened?
Can we kill Ellia?
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Hi, gang.
All right. Not even a moment passes, and Neri, you are back to where you were.
Yeah, like outside, did anything like happen? Did the gang see anything, or is it just like from their perspective, it just got slapped on?
No, basically what happened is so everybody sees this anklet go on. You freeze for maybe like 2 seconds, and then you're back to normal.
That's weird.
What?
Is everything okay?
I need a minute.
What happened?
What did you see?
I need a minute. He's just gonna quietly head outside.
Grabs Ellia by the scruff. What did you do?
I don't know. I was just curious what that would do. I couldn't get any answers from my magic circle, so I thought.
Tell you where we got it from? Did you not hear what it could have been from?
But it wasn't an evil god, right?
God of darkness. We don't know.
Darkness isn't necessarily evil, though.
While that is true, we still don't know.
As a scholar, you can't be making assumptions. And putting people in danger.
I didn't really mean to put people in danger. I thought it might be useful.
Go check on them. Puts you down.
Okay. Ellia will go outside and follow Neri.
Yeah.
Neri?
Yeah, like how much distance would I've gotten? Am I away from the gang? Neri's probably trying to isolate himself right now.
How fast are you moving?
I imagine like once I'm like out of the doorway, just like jogging pace, go around the corner, just try and find somewhere quiet.
You've probably gotten down the street.
Yeah.
Neri!
And there is an item name for you guys against all odds.
Oh.
Wow.
Hee-hoo.
Oh. Look, Neri, I know I messed up. I shouldn't have put that on you without asking. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got too excited.
Yeah, does Ellia finally manage to catch up because Neri's still booking it? Especially once he sees her chasing.
Well, here's the thing. What are your speeds?
I imagine 30 and 30.
So it is just a matter of how relentless you both are.
I will cast Misty Steps.
Quick, Neri, throw yourself in the river.
Yeah.
You Misty stepping in? Where are you Misty stepping?
Yeah. To get as close as possible, I will, like, to show you genuinely how serious, she will chain Misty Steps, even if it, like, essentially drains her spell slots. Because she's genuinely trying to catch up with you.
Yeah.
All right. Ellia, a quick question.
Yes.
As you close the distance, what is Ellia feeling right now?
Well, I guess the way she's feeling is just realization that she just went, oh shit, I actually fucked up. I think I got too caught up and I didn't realize that my curiosity was hurting other people. I genuinely feel sorry.
Very nice.
Can I imagine you teleport in front of Neri now?
Yeah.
How close do you teleport? Because if I'm running full sprint, I may hit you in the face.
I think you might actually accidentally hit me.
Hilarious.
Yeah, like unfortunately, she is like, genuinely just trying to catch up with you to the point where she hit.
Neri runs into your face first with a scream.
That hurts.
Ow!
Okay, that was actually an accident. I'm sorry, but that one I'm really sorry about. I thought I got it. I did not think about that we would hit each other.
And Neri pulls his face out of the dirt. What do you want?
I really wanted to say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put it on you without your permission, I think. I really didn't think about this before. I guess I never really had to think about asking for permission to do spells like that.
I mean, I see that we did tell you just at the temple today to not cast spells on people without their permission.
Yeah, it's old habits die hard. Back at home, well, where I came from, we didn't have a rule like that. In fact, it was even encouraged. They said that, well, my master told me if we casted spells on each other and we survived, we would get stronger. So, I'm sorry. And, yeah, we were encouraged to try out, well, I wasn't, but I heard from my siblings that they would force each other to try on cursed objects, essentially. Test out people that weren't us. I see. I didn't really think about that until now.
I believe you, but I hope you learned a lesson from this.
I'll try to ask for permission first more. I got overly zealous and
you are incredibly lucky that this thing doesn't have any malicious effects, from what I feel.
What happened? You don't have to tell me. I know I don't deserve the knowledge, but yeah.
I was shown some things, thought some thoughts. That's all I feel comfortable saying on it. I'm physically alright, mentally a little startled, but aside from that.
Can you take it off? Are you like attuned to it now?
No, I don't feel any pull to it or anything like that. I could take it off anytime, I think, but I think I'm just fine with it for now. I could tell it's not harmful, at least.
Yeah, if there's any curse, you're able to deal with curses, right?
So,
okay.
Yeah. I don't feel any supernatural, but if I were seriously cursed with an object, many of them have compelling effects that would probably make that a bit difficult. So let's not find out the hard way if I could do something like that next time. Yeah, Neri will also take it off, pop it back on, just to show you that it's fine.
Okay. That makes me feel a bit better. I'll be more careful next time.
Thank you. I appreciate that, at least. You're a good kid, Ellia. I could tell that much, at least, but the world out here is not often kind these days. It's a beautiful place, but I don't want you to keep having to learn things like this the hard way.
I understand.
Yeah, so just when the others voice their concerns, please do give them a bit more thought from now on. It comes from a place of concern and care, we don't want to stifle you. And I imagine you don't want to be treated like a child or forced to go along with us.
Not really, but I'm used to it, so I just kind of ignore it. So
yeah. Well, we are a team, a group. We should stick together. We're in this. We're all in this as a one group here.
Yeah.
We help you. You help us.
I know. I'm just sorry. I get really excited sometimes, and I can't think of anything else. And then it leads me into trouble a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, we all learned some valuable things today, I suppose. I still think I need a moment to myself after that, but I forgive you.
I'll go back to the others and tell them that you're fine, and maybe we could meet together in the morning if you want that long.
I don't think I need that long. I'll just try and find an inn or something, or set up camp on the outskirts. I'll send you a message to let you know where I am, or if I need you, if need be.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And I am gonna head back.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, at the bar, Ari's just standing at the dartboard. I mean, it's not a bullseye, but she managed to stick it in with a coin. That was a really good throw.
Impressive feat of dexterity, indeed.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Ellia. Is Neri okay?
The good news is he's not cursed. There doesn't seem like anything bad has happened, but it made him think some thoughts, so he might need some time for himself. I got really lucky.
This one is now very curious, but...
He just, weird magic items make you think thoughts. He needs some time for himself to recover now, so yeah.
While we wait for Neri to recover, perhaps we should continue the investigation.
I guess, but I don't want to cause any more trouble. She sits herself in the chair. Actually, she goes to the dartboard, grabs some darts, sits herself in the chair, and starts throwing darts.
I hate to say it, but due to the magical nature of the curse on this town, your assistance is vital. I don't think you can just sit out for now. If it makes you feel any better, we can find a place to stay for the night.
I think I want to stay up because if there's something magical going on, then I feel like the best part is to stay up while doing so.
Well, no, I realize that. I mean, find a place to stay for the night for the rest of us, and while also using it as a bit of downtime from the investigation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. But
a small break, a short rest, one might call it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick though. Yeah, especially to you, Ari. I'm really sorry if you felt uncomfortable with me forcing the ring on you. I said this to Neri, but sometimes my brain gets a hold of my body and I can't actually stop to think.
She'll pat and give a warm smile. See, when I said you're like the sister I never had, pauses to think about that one. I meant that as in you are obnoxiously endearing. Emphasis on endearing, though, right now. In other words, though, I forgive you. And to call you a sibling for me is a good thing. I loved my siblings very much.
Yeah, if I go too far ahead, I don't speak with you. You could just grab me and shake me and demand an answer from me. Like I said, sometimes I can't control myself, so you need it like physically go in and shake me.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Definitely very sibling behavior.
You're still on thin ice with
their
me.
siblings are dead.
But I can see that you're trying.
I don't even know
What
who
did you say,
are.
God?
Nothing.
I don't even know who you are.
You took everything from me.
Has no response to that. Doesn't really. has learned that it's mildly pointless to explain because they don't listen very well.
Okay, but what did God just say to me? I heard a voice in my head.
Julian made a joke.
I made a joke.
King, is that you? Shut the fuck up. I don't need to hear you.
That's crazy.
If one of the reasons why I kind of wish Auri would have worn the anklet now is because it would have been. I always want an excuse for her to rage.
Yeah. I will not comment on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
As the one who knows.
I need to wear it.
I always want to put on random magic items, but the thing is, Ellia is very meticulous about it, so she would not. So.
Ah, yes, meticulous. Let me slap this on the nearest person who said maybe. Oh, yeah, I'll just hang on to it with my hands.
Yeah.
I mean, Auri did offer.
If someone needs to take away all the magic items, I will do it.
I will eat them.
If no one can be responsible with your magic items, I'll take them all away.
That's crazy.
I mean, I could hold on to them. There's not an issue with that, really.
Yeah, but we also aren't entirely sure who. Well, we know who you are, but.
Well, how did Aurora hear my out of character chat?
That's crazy.
She knows everything.
Aurora, how did you know my entire family was killed?
I didn't until you told me.
Oh, good thing that was out of character.
Yeah. So I made a joke about it. Anyways, on an actual in-character note.
Yeah.
If we are looking for a place to rest, I mean the bishop guys did say that those two citizens or whatever, those two town people came from a village elsewhere, so we could probably ask them for a place to stay. Or maybe the bishops have like a spare bed or something.
Perhaps.
I want to stay outside to keep an eye on stuff.
I always sleep outside.
I don't, but I want to stay outside tonight.
Yay! Camping!
I don't know if sleeping outside would be a good idea in this environment.
I wouldn't say outside, but it looks like this bar is out of use.
Oh, who says I'm sleeping though? I'm gonna stay awake. If I need to sleep, I'll sleep tomorrow morning.
And it's true. It is still midday.
That is true. We're just taking a little break.
I'll take a nap right now so that way I can stay up tonight. She goes over to the bar table, uses prestidigitation to clean it up a bit, lies down, and tries to nap.
Uses Druidcraft to make you a bed of flowers.
You know what? Because it's funny, Arcana.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah. I was kind of low-key hoping for another nat 20 or nat 1, so I could be like, you lay on a shard of glass and it stabs you.
Ouch.
Hey, Chell, do you want access to the Roll20 so you can see these?
I can't believe Chell is seconded.
No, it's alright. I'm
Cool.
good just listening.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you came because I'm sure that means you caught up on the videos.
I definitely have not even come close to catching up on the videos. I came because I had a bad fanfiction idea and it spiraled out of control. So I'm going to sit here and wait till you guys are done so I can pester you about it.
All right. Well, let's prolong this game as long as...
Yeah.
I would need to eat dinner. Right?
I was going to say, speaking of when we're done, I have an hour left.
Yeah.
But, when would be a good stopping point, Julian, do you think?
I mean, you're about to take a short rest. This would be a good time to stop.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I need to ask Neri about the anklet!
Yeah. If you want to find Neri, you could try. I'd be down to do that soon.
I mean, yeah, like, there's no reason why we have to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not need me for the rest of the session? Because I want to go make dinner if that's the case.
I mean, if you're like dipping out and having like a little like spaced out stare at the ceiling, then I don't see why.
I'm not having spaced out stare at ceiling. I'm straight up taking a nap.
Nice.
I thought you said you weren't sleeping.
No, I said I am. I said I'm not going to.
She's going to take a nap so that she can not sleep at night.
That's how that works.
God. Oh my god. Yeah, that's totally how that works. Anyways, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna nap.
They put a blanket over your head and you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I will also be listening because I have headphones. I'm just gonna be cooking, and my roommate might talk, so that's why I'm gonna mute.
And now Ari goes to find Neri. Nerold.
Nerold, your good old buddy.
But does Neri want to find Ari?
No, Ari's finding Neri.
Yeah, I imagine he's not like actively trying to hide, but he's already gone a ways away, so.
Neri.
Yeah. Trying to think like where would he go? Imagine Neri's just trying to find a spot that feels like home. So if there's like some kind of like wooded area, maybe just sit by there for a while. If it's like a little creek or something.
It is fairly wooded in this area. It's not like a whole forest, but like it's got like a spattered tree every now and then.
Yeah.
And finding a lake would probably be pretty not easy, but there's probably a body of water that you can find around, and taking a good gander, following the area, you could probably guide yourself to where you think the water is.
Yeah.
And you find
we like we like running water white noise. It is calming.
Holy shit. Okay, so you find you've end up at this river right here. That's on the actual map. So it is like a very large river. Like a actual body of water.
Very nice.
You said wooded areas. Is there trees? Ari like trees.
Yeah. Tree.
She grew up around trees. Maybe even in a tree. But not like tribal in a tree. This is like a real big old tree city. It was beautiful. Until everyone in it died.
Yeah, very sage. Yeah, while Neri has some time to himself, just find like a nice little like rock to sit on, just cautiously take off the anklet and give it another good long look. Just deep in thought. Who are you? Yeah, so will Ari be able to find your boy, I imagine, or how long will it take, I guess is the question.
Suppose, I mean, to be fair, you could probably just make it survival.
Yeah.
And then survival will determine how long it takes.
Roll one. Roll one. Roll one. Roll one.
No, but not that far off.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the DC that I had to find you very quickly. I'm gonna add 5 minutes on top of it.
Nice.
For every single one below.
Neri.
You find a Neri-shaped bush. You try and ambush it. It's just a bush.
It takes you half an hour to find Neri.
Yeah. Yo. Nice. What was the DC?
14.
Nice.
There you are.
Ah!
Sorry, you just that just took so long.
I don't think I've been gone for more than an hour.
Oh, then I guess this one just has no attention span.
I see.
Oh well.
Do you need something?
Well, first to make sure you're okay.
Physically, yes. I imagine Ellie told you that I haven't been cursed or anything. It just like kind of holds up the anklet, it's detached from his ankle, gives it a wiggle.
What?
Good question, no clue.
May I have a look?
It's a lot. I would not put it on, if that's what you're debating.
This one has seen a lot.
So have I. And I still probably would advise against it for you.
For me specifically, or for anyone?
For anyone who's been through a lot as well.
She is just curious as to what it is.
Yeah, I told you, I'm still not too sure. Whatever the entity that gave it to us is likely using it to observe us. I think that's fair to say. Were you here to ask about the anklet and nothing else?
Well, like I said, and also see if you're okay. What was that thing that saw you?
I have no clue, but judging by the context clues, I might have just spoken to a goddamn god.
Okay, now I am even more curious because I would like to know what I am. And if it would know.
You won't find any answers in this thing, trust me. Only more questions.
Nothing useful in there?
I don't believe so. It just it made me think on things I'd really rather avoid.
Okay. Well then, where'd you find this area? This place is really nice.
I just have a nose for these things, I guess. It reminds me of home. Very beautiful lakes and forests back in the Elven territories.
My home wasn't too different from this. I don't remember there being a big lake though. And if there was, she avoided it like the plague. We also had a...
Yep, I guess you and our new friend have that in common. You could bond over that.
Wait, who?
Not Red.
Oh, yeah.
Our resident aquaphobe.
Yeah, I guess Montimore needs to avoid water now. Even more than I would.
Yeah, like the first time for everything. I could give you some swimming lessons right here, right now.
That sounds unnecessary.
Well, why would you? You want the apple to teach you how to doggy paddle?
I'm a cat.
Exactly.
Ari's gonna dip a toe into the water.
Neri's
wow, what a great start this is.
Hold on. Can Neri resist his urges?
The answer is no.
When you dip your toe into the water, you feel a fish nip at it.
Fish.
Neri resists the urge to push. Barely.
Oh, you shoulda. Shoulda push.
I'm too polite. I'm sorry.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yes, I can assure you I'm doing fine enough now. It's just... I think I trust you. Can you keep this between us?
Nods.
Auri, I'm gonna be real with you. I've done some fucked up shit. That thing made me think on those again. It brought me back to those feelings.
Oh.
The doubt, the pain, wondering if I'm even worthy of forgiveness. If you were to put it on, I imagine it'd do something similar to you. There was no resolution to be found in it either. So if you think it'll bring you some form of closure, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Oh god, what did the ring say? Fuck.
Check your notes, you goober.
My notes are in my head, I'm thinking.
Which ring? The one
that Ari is current, the ring of forgiveness.
You is in the chat, you big dummy.
Not what it oh yeah.
You can only be forgiven so many times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, takes off the ring. This is literally called the Ring of Forgiveness. Although it also says that you can only be forgiven so many times.
Yeah, Neri just kind of like looks away at that, kind of brings his knees a bit closer to himself and looks at the river.
And people like us who've done terrible things still need forgiveness.
Did you mean to do whatever you did?
No.
Then we're quite different.
I guess, but I mean, that thing is still in me.
Mm-hmm. And, well, I'll help you get it out. I'll do what I can. It's a promise.
Thanks, Neri. And I promise to do something similar for you? Yours is a little different. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I don't think you could help with my particular problems. It's already been done.
Well, yeah, it's already been done. I can't unkill everyone.
Yeah. It's on me to face the people I hurt. That much I've been taught by the others.
Do you also have family you want to run away from?
He's quiet at that.
Yeah, so you and I are both different and alike then.
Mm-hmm. It's, complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you run from yours, if you don't mind me asking?
You know that thing that wanted to tear your arm off?
Yeah.
That's what my new family wants to kill.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. It was a shock when, for years, I was being trained to kill kill.
Do you think they would kill you?
I don't know. I was only with them for a few years. It might not have been long enough. They might not see me as one of them.
Well, if they have issue with you, they'll have to get past my my pike first. And it's proven quite good at handling things like that.
Well, don't forget, at least two of them were the ones that taught me how to do what I do, so they would be very hard to beat.
I will bonk them slightly less on the head. Whoever the other two are, I'm gonna bonk them real hard and tell them they're rude.
Hopefully they won't come to that.
Well, what they don't know can't hurt them, I suppose. We're out here, and do you have any reason to go back at all? Aside from just like a friendly visit maybe sometime?
No.
Oh,
not really. The only reason I could want to right now, without fearing for my life, is to visit my mother's.
I see. Well, maybe we could have lunch with them sometime somewhere else or something.
Yeah. I think you'd like them. They're both very like me. Except one of them is more motherly and the other one is big and tough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of how they ended up adopting me.
You have a big old feral family of weirdos. Good to know.
They're not feral.
When was the last time you brushed your hair properly?
My hair is pristine.
You got
Takes
snarls.
the long braid and sniffs it real quick. Maybe you could teach me how to swim real quick for no particular reason.
Okay. And he's gonna push you. Assuming the water is not that bad. And you won't get swept away.
Not that
it's just a lake.
It's not a lake, it's a river.
It's a river.
Oh, it's a river.
Okay, so would you resist being splooshed?
It's a moderate stream right here. It's a moderate stream, not too terribly deep. It's like short enough that like you could like stand on your feetsies.
Yes. Get splooshed, idiot.
Auri gets splooshed.
You are at about waist high water.
Except she is on her butt, so slightly deeper.
Somehow you get splooshed by 5 with athletics. Good on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So she'll get pushed a little deeper, but she's not going to fall.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know if I'm more upset by the random push or by how bad that was.
If you talked to me a year ago, you would be like meters in there.
I'll have to take your word for it. Oh, it's so wet. Holds out a paw. Help.
Well.
Do you help?
If you want to get dragged out, he will help you out, but...
Are you going to take Ari's hand?
That's a good question. I feel like you're scheming something, so he will take you by the wrist.
Does Neri feel that?
Probably lightly, so gonna grab you by the wrist.
Yoink.
Yeah, they don't think I could resist that yoink.
You literally are unable to resist.
I am unable to resist, even if I crit. What are you doing to the boy?
Just pulling him into the water so that he gets splooshed.
Oh, this is gonna take a while to wash out.
It's okay. I can dry us off instantly.
Nice to swim. You gotta go a bit deeper. You gotta get your full body in.
I think I'll get used to it being at my hips.
Yeah. Toss off my cloak and armor. I'm gonna go in and hold my breath.
Oh gosh. Neri, don't do that. Neri, please be careful.
Sitting down.
Be careful, Neri.
He will be in there for a while.
Neri, did you drown?
How long are you gonna stand there?
She'll just kind of watch the entire time, like scared, and maybe like move her face closer.
If you let him, he will be there for like several minutes. He could go for a while. Like you think the sun's moved a bit? He's still just vibing.